All right, what's up? Juice opinions time. Kind of sucks because I don't have any. I don't have very many opinions on gaming right now. Still playing Splatoon Raiders. Thought I was getting bored of it. Maybe it was getting a little repetitive, and then I realized you could replay the earlier missions with hitting ZR. You can see the earlier missions and see what you missed. And I missed some of the map, or not map, but like the I don't know what you want to call them, the relic, sheets of paper with information. I was missing some of the compasses, so getting back into that. I'm gonna check my hours actually. Um, that's all. I haven't touched Star Fox in like 2 3 weeks. I played not much else honestly. I started Resident Evil remake, the PS4 version. So I played Splatoon Raiders for 10 hours. Let's see how that compares to my friends list. Let's look at Roberula 2. Hasn't played it. Meza T. First played 10 days ago. Doesn't even have doesn't even have time. Terrell. Huh, his says 9 days ago what as well. Why does mine say 9 days ago or 10 hours? No, 10 hours or more. I wonder why mine shows the hours. I have to get them to look at their own. Steel Fox. Yes, another person had it for 10 hours or more. So do you have to have played it for 10 hours or more? Let's see. Collected hasn't played it. Crazy. Lil Cray, I know he played it. 15 hours. Okay. So, yeah, other than that, gaming, huh? Fire Emblem Direct. I don't even know what the damn game's called. Fortune's Weave. Is that real? That's what I. That's what I picked for the 2026 Fire Emblem game for the game in the under the stream. No, I don't know much about it. I don't know. I played Fire Emblem Awakening. I enjoyed it for the most part. Um, it's fine. Just I don't turn-based strategy game. I mean, I liked Mario plus Rabbids, so those are the two games I played like that. Um, and I enjoy them when I play them, but it's not something I seek out or I'm not like looking to play more of them. But I think this Splatoon or Fire Emblem Direct marks the beginning of the Ocarina of Time 40th anniversary Zelda like lookout. I said as soon as this direct's over, it opens up the window for the Ocarina of Time or Zelda Direct. I think there's going to be movie information. A trailer would be cool, at least a teaser. Um, you're going to get Ocarina of Time trailer, release date, all that, and probably some other Zelda themed stuff like, you know, just like the Donkey Kong thing on the Switch 2. I expect some Zelda stuff. So I think the as soon as this Fire Emblem Direct's over, I mean, I'd start counting the days as soon as it's over. I think it could be as soon as 2 weeks from now. Maybe it'll be after Fire Emblem actually releases. I don't know the release date for the game, but um, yeah. So honestly, until T gets here and Terrell, that's really all I got to say about gaming at this point. I kind of I slowed down on my Dark Souls remastered on Switch 2. Well, I'm playing Switch 1 version, but playing on Switch 2. I slowed down on that. I was gonna say I started Resident Evil Remake, the PS4 version, and um, I died 3 times at the first zombie because after I missed a bunch of shots or I wasn't killing them, I was like, I took a hit. I was like, oh, I'll just die. I forgot that until you save with the ribbon, there's no autosave. I thought maybe there'd be a little autosave on like the newer remaster or remake, not the newer ports, I should say. And it's just a lot of bullshit because it's a GameCube game with memory card built in, so they turn that into the storage of the PS4, and it's just like you got to watch like the progress bar of like it's saving, and then it doesn't even save because you got to have your ribbon cable. And I started kind of late and after the 3 deaths, you have to completely restart the game because unless you get at least one save with your typewriter and your ink, and then that's your save. If you die, you could play for 3 hours, forget the save, and die, and you lose all that progress. So I just got to start it a little earlier. I just was on a whim. I was like, what the hell? Um, Honestly, I haven't touched my PlayStation Portal in probably 2-3 weeks as well. I really thought that that was going to get me to play the PlayStation more often, but it prompted me to play Saros more, but I actually ended up playing it on the TV and beating it. Yeah, so I honestly don't know. Like, probably Resident Evil Veronica. That might be the next like game I buy for the PS5. Forget that's January or February. Other than that, like Ocarina of Time's probably going to be a purchase. I'll have to see. Obviously, I want to see more. What's up, Jay Biggs? It's just me for now. I don't know where everybody's at. 7:07. It's Monday. Um, but yeah, I pretty much out of gaming talk. Honestly, I did put up some of my Super Nintendo and N64 games behind me. I do want to do like redo this room completely and do a bunch of bookshelves and have some glass cases for like the Pyra Mithra. Now I'd buy some movie stuff, gaming and movie. Get rid of these old ass posters from 2014. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. Um, it's just I'm not a redecorate kind of guy unless it's my home theater, which it's already been 5 years since I painted and changed the color and carpet and stuff. I have really no intentions of doing anything, so I don't redecorate. I still have my amiibos there. I'm just like I don't really care about that stuff, Like I put up some posters, movie posters. I put up some new, swapped them out, added some posters 3-4 years ago. I don't even look at them. I forget they're there. I'm just kind of oblivious to that kind of stuff. But I don't know. What have you guys been playing? How you guys been playing Raiders? What's your next Switch 2 purchase? Put it in the live chat. What's your 100% guaranteed, no question about it, next Switch 2 game you're buying? For me, I can't say it's without question. I really need to see the Ocarina of Time remake. I need to see what they did, what they're doing. More than likely, I'll get it, but I can't say it's without a doubt. I mean, Resident Evil Veronica's definitely the next game for sure that I know I'm going to buy. But as far as Switch 2, I honestly don't think the Dust Bloods is coming out this year. I know there was a closed beta. I didn't sign up for it. Metal Gear Solid. What Metal Gear Solid? Chronos? Metal Gear Solid. What are you talking about, Jay? Like, what Metal Gear Solid's coming out? Chronos. Are you just replaying like the old one? Like, what's up with the GameCube on Switch 2? Have they added any games in for like what's the last game they added on the Switch 2 online for GameCube? What's up, T? Let me check. I'm gonna check the Switch Online GameCube because I feel like it's been a minute since they added something. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Aren't they about to add the Wonderful Sunshine?
I've seen nothing about that. So we got Chibi Robo, F-Zero GX, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. That would be something I might be interested in trying. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, Super Mario Strikers, Soul Calibur 2, Pokemon XD. What is that?
You don't know what Pokemon XD is?
What's the sub name?
Gale of Darkness.
Okay, yeah, I don't have no idea what that is. Luigi's Mansion and Wario World, which I need to play Wario World. I've never played it, so that's it. I mean, that is it after a year. That's like Sunshine. I mean,
right, yeah, I did hear Sunshine was coming, but that's so.
I can't believe that's not there already. Like,
it should be day one.
Talk about Call Me Adam Sessler. The GameCube should have Smash Brothers Melee, should have Sunshine, Eternal Darkness. All these games should be here already because this trickle out stuff is just, unless this takes a lot of work to get these games running on here, which I'd be shocked if it did, but maybe it does. This is this, people are paying for this. Like, yeah, you don't want to have it all there, not have any games added, but like, I don't
Yeah.
understand this trickle. I've never understood the trickle thing with like N64 because you're
People-
paying extra for this shit.
Yeah, and you're forced to pay for it if you want to play legacy games on your current Nintendo console
Yeah.
because there's no virtual console.
Yeah,
you can't just even buy these.
Can't
which
just
is-
buy them. Like,
Yeah,
it's just weird. It's a weird because Nintendo's just basically just saying we don't want that extra money. Like, people would still do the online. They might not do the expansion pass or whatever, but because just buy the games you want to play. But I don't know. It's just weird. Like, um, I mean, I got a little bit.
this is not gonna. They trickle out, and like it's strategic. Like they're gonna like this is gonna make people.
I think they still think it's
jump
like
on.
Yeah, it's like the Smash Brother character reveals. Like they tried that
Right.
with other games, and it just doesn't work.
And no one cares. Yeah, people will talk about it because you haven't put a fucking game out in months. People will talk about it. That's the only reason why. It's not like it's gonna be anything that's gonna move the needle. You don't have to do this. Like people are already gonna subscribe to Switch Online. It's just I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't get it.
I keep saying this. Like I paid for the Switch Online for the year because I mean it's really not that much money. It was like 70, 80
No.
bucks for all of us. But it's like we really, I don't know about you guys. I never used it other than the little bit I played. I did get into some of the Switch Online. I played Mario 64. I got like 70 stars, and I just kind of I tapered off, and I started Ocarina of Time, and then I was like, well, I'll just wait for the remake, obviously. If the remake looks like a worthy game to own, that I'll just play it that way. I don't want to refresh myself on the original, and then the remake's going to feel even more redundant because it's been a long time. I haven't like really played through the game
curious. Let me go see.
since like 2002. So let's see. The only games left for me, this Jay, for Nintendo Switch Online: Ninja Gaiden 3, Caveman Games, and Faxanado. What's up, Visor? Didn't play Metal Gear Solid 1. When was the last good Super NES game? Yeah, I mean they do have the majority of the Super Nintendo, like good Super Nintendo games on there, but
yeah, but that was cool for Switch. This Switch too.
Mhm.
We're expecting to get those 3D games looking and running good.
I mean, Eternal Darkness
curious.
would be something I'd be tempted to give another go. Like, it's been a long time since I played that game, and it's all gonna feel pretty much. I wouldn't say new, but I'm not gonna. I don't remember every single thing about. Like, I remember very little, to be honest.
You mean that game you had and you sold it to me?
Did I sell you that one? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Because I was praising how fucking clean your fucking case looked. I was like, this shit is immaculate. Like I already had the game, but I was like, I'm gonna get it because your case looks so fucking good.
I mean, I liked it. It wasn't like. I mean, there was some elements I liked, and then some elements I didn't care for, but it was that was all. I've mentioned this many times. GameCube was like peak me hanging out with my friends, going to concerts, going to bars. Like that was like that whole generation was.
Yeah.
I wasn't home much. Like if I was home on a Friday night, I really felt like I was such a loser. Like, oh my god, what am I doing? It's Friday night. Why am I home? Twin Snakes on? That'd be interesting. I don't know if they could pull it off.
I'm sure they could.
Tomb Raider Legend,
Konami.
True Crimes, GoldenEye, Rogue Agent, and Dead to Rights. I never tried Geist. Twin Snakes would be good too. Geist, yeah. I mean,
You never played Geist?
dude, I just told like
Man.
I played. That's why the GameCube for me is just. I had a lot of third party
Geist was
games.
a really
though.
late game. I think Geist came out
Yeah.
in like 05 or some shit.
But I had a lot of third party games. Like I had a lot of sports games. At Burnout 2, I had like 3 football games. I had Tiger Woods. I had NASCAR. I feel like
Tiger Woods, y'all. It's all good, y'all.
And
I'm just curious. I'm starting this up to see how long I actually played in this shit. Let me see. I'm gonna go through each
But yes, I
system.
mean,
Well,
I played Sunshine, and I remember there was a girl I was hanging out with. I wanted to be more than friends, but she only wanted to be friends. I was friend zoned, and she wasn't a gamer, but she came
hmm,
over. I was playing. I think I had my 47-inch HD TV at that point because it was like late GameCube, obviously before the Wii came out. Because I had that TV. Well, probably 2003,
wait.
2002. So
So there's only Chibi Robo,
yeah, there's like
Mario Strikers,
9 games, I think.
G- GX, Wind Waker, and Soul Calibur.
No, there's more. There's like 9 games total.
Or are these the only games I
You probably
tried?
got
I
to
don't
do an
understand.
update.
Oh, I didn't do an update. That's what it is. All right, so let me go back and look at my playtime. I'm sorry. Go ahead and say what you were saying. My
I was
bad.
just
You were
saying,
cutting
I
out.
had a 47-inch rear projection HD TV I was playing GameCube on, and I had the component cable. So I mean, GameCube looked pretty good. And she came over, saw like Sunshine, saw the water. She's like, "Oh my god, this game looks beautiful!" Like she was stunned by it, and I was like, "Yeah, I mean, back
Yeah.
then, I was still blown away by how good it looked. I think probably that was a
Yeah,
lot of it for me."
Sunshine looks immaculate. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember I didn't like when you lost Flood. I remember the damn uh what's that level with the
Well,
sandbird?
you should like that, but the problem is his fucking controls were
Well, for
already a
one,
little
you're so
twitchy.
used to having the flood. Now you don't have it, and yeah, and you have these twitchy controls. And he's like, sometimes he can go over. You know, he got these revolving rectangular shape, and sometimes you go over the
Yeah.
corner fine, and other times you'd slip and fall and die. But then the red coin on the frickin' sandbird, I did it. That was the
Oh,
most
yeah,
frustrating.
we all did it, but god damn.
And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna get 120 stars, like I did with Mario 64. And then I find out it's the blue coin thing. I know Retro Death hates hearing about this. I don't know if he listens to the podcast or not.
Hail to the
But
moon.
I'm like, so I got to go to every level, every star or whatever they're called, every shine, because each shine, the blue coins are in a different spot, and then I have to search every level on every shine and hope I don't miss one because I'll never know which one I missed. And then I have to
Yeah,
trade
be
these
careful. That's
in
a
for shines. I'm not gonna do that. I was like, screw that. I don't even know. I probably had around 100 shines. I did it for a little bit. I got like a couple extra shines. I was like, this is stupid. Because how many did you need to turn in to get the shine? Was it 4 or 5 blue coins or 10? I forget what it was. You know
I
what
don't remember.
you had to exchange, and I'm just like, I'm not doing this. That really, I mean, I doubt I played the game after that ever again. Only time I played it
So
was
say,
before I sold a lot of my GameCube games. I booted them up just to make sure that the disc worked and stuff.
be
So
careful saying shine. That's a derogatory term from the 70s.
somebody at work
uh,
told me, or maybe it was in this chat, or maybe it was with one of you guys, that somebody got fired from their job or she was like a weather reporter on like a local station, and she said for shizzle my nizzle, and they fired her.
yeah. That
Yeah,
shit was hilarious.
because nizzle is like a slang for like the N word. I'm like, get the fuck out.
I'm like, get out of here with that, bro.
That's so stupid. I
Get
think it was
out
us
of
that talked
here.
about it. I might have told the guy
Yeah.
at work because that stuff is just good conversation starting stuff. But um, anyway, T. So Fire Emblem Direct. I don't know if it's tomorrow, right?
Yep. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.
I mean, the
Seven.
Raiders, the
What's up?
Splatoon
7
Raiders
a.m.
Direct sold
Pacific.
me on Splatoon Raiders. I had no intention of buying Splatoon until the Direct, so maybe the Fire Emblem Direct will win me over. I don't know. Um, but I think
I
that
don't think
is,
that's
soon as that Direct's over, I think any day you could have the Ocarina of
it's
Time
open
Zelda.
season.
The Zelda Direct's going to be any time after. I think maybe when does Fire Emblem come out? Maybe they'll wait till after that game releases, but I don't know.
And that's September.
Is it September?
I
If
think
it's
so.
mid or late September, I don't. I think they'll have the Zelda Direct before then. But I just feel like Nintendo, like they're trying to give these games their own moment. They're not gonna like uh, overshadow it with the Ocarina of Time stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a chance that I don't know. Either I feel it two ways. Either the game's done, it's been done, or they're like trying to get it done and really want it to be this year. And they said it was gonna be 2026, but It's
Nah, I think it's
it may
done.
or may not be out. Could be like a December release or something.
Right, just to get over the play times here. So Nintendo GameCube played for a little while. Nintendo 64 uh Nintendo 64 mature plus or 17 plus played for a little while. I don't know what that was.
GoldenEye, or
And
that was Perfect Dark. I think that and
probably
Turok
Perfect
are the
Dark.
only two on there.
Yeah. And Nintendo 64 regular played for 6 hours. I have no idea what that is.
What's up?
Didn't we
What's up?
play GoldenEye online or
Yeah,
something
we
for a little
did.
bit?
What's
I
up,
don't think
Donnie?
it wasn't 6 hours, but
So let me boot up these others so I can get the play times on the top of my list. Checking whether
I mean,
software can be played. Like what? Bruh. Like
I
good.
didn't buy an analog 3D to play Nintendo Switch online.
So Rayman 2's on the N64. Donkey Kong 64. I haven't played that. I should at least try it.
You've never played Donkey Kong
I played the
64.
demo at one of the stores back in the day.
This is why I said you use your N64 wrong.
Everything I saw about, I mean, you gotta remember, I really didn't like Rare's games on the N64. Like I kept playing them, and I just kept thinking, why do I keep trying? Conquer was the last one I tried, and I thought Conquer was fine. I didn't get that far, to be honest. Probably the
Well,
last.
you liked GoldenEye, I'm sure.
Yeah, I like Goldeneye. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like Donkey Kong Country 1. I didn't.
You didn't care for
2 and 3 didn't
Diddy
really.
Kong Racing.
No. I mean, like I said, I played
No
that with my
Blast Corps.
friends, and we were all kind of like trying to play it together. But I think it was that 4-player or
Yeah, it's
2-player?
four-player.
I didn't have 4 controllers though. I know that.
Oh, but they didn't have a 64. That's what it is. You bring your controller over to my crib and we
Yeah.
play.
I think
That's
we
how we
played.
did
I
it.
rented it. We played it one night, and none of us were like that into it. So anyway, Super Nintendo I played for 5 hours or more. N64 I played 15 hours, and GameCube played a little while.
Yeah.
So I played a lot of Mario 64. I played Star Fox 64 and some Ocarina on the, and then
So I am and you are. We're both high value
yeah.
Nintendo gamers, and we barely touched the virtual online consoles. I don't know what would you call them. I don't know.
And we've had it like almost the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time, just about.
What's up this
So
with Splatoon Raiders loading screen is quite lengthy. I don't know.
yeah, and it's weird.
And it doesn't show you
I
any
have an
progress.
issue.
I thought it
Yeah,
was locked up.
I have an issue with my capture device. So sometimes when I turn it on, I don't hear any audio.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see that Splatoon thing, I'm like, what the fuck? Is it work? I don't know. I don't know if there's audio. What's going on here?
You know what
I
the
have to
best
wait.
decision they made for this game? I hit ZLZR, and I'm fucking in the game. Oh, this camera's all wanky. No bullshit updates. No, I know, that's different from the online. I don't have to listen to, was it Shiver and Fry talk. I
Oh
just
yeah.
hit ZRZL, and I'm playing the damn game. Like, that. I'm so over that. Terrell's probably all he's going to do this podcast is. So I brought the Switch
I didn't
down.
agree to that. Hold on, where's my
I brought
camera?
the Switch 2 down, so if when you're playing, I'm gonna send you a game invite.
Oh, and we're gonna do multiplayer.
And then freeze.
in the middle. He's gonna freeze mid thing.
At least T didn't have any delay this week.
Oh no, he said he got that shit on lock, bro. Besides, there's probably a new video coming out.
I see
in 2
you
minutes.
frozen. I see error for Terrell. What is going on?
Oh really?
What the fuck? Really? I'm here, man. Help! Help! I'm stuck in the void.
Donnie, we ain't talking about much. We're talking about
GameCubes.
Nintendo Switch Online and the lack of like games that they put on there, and the lack of me and T playing the stuff that is on there.
That's funny because all I've been watching is videos talking about people switching over to Nintendo because apparently the rest of the industry is trash.
Yeah, I watched a couple of those videos, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
I think
Are they just trying to jump on the
they're jumping
algorithm,
on the-
or
yeah.
Oh,
is it real?
absolutely.
just like the breath.
Oh, it's some grifting. We grifting like a motherfucker.
Oh, we grifting.
It's so
our asses
crazy
off.
because it's like I shared a clip or a video. I don't know if anybody watched it. This guy is a Xbox guy who got a Switch 2.
Oh yeah, I saw
There's
that.
two guys. One, his friends bought him the Switch 2, and he's just playing Breath of Wild. And there's another guy who just picked one up, and all he's played so far is Breath of the Wild. The one I shared, I should look it
Filthy
up.
casual.
Xbox gamer, his whole life, and he goes, "Well, one thing I love Breath of the Wild, and I want you guys to. I tried some other games, and I tried some of the demos. Obviously, demos aren't the best thing either. Anyway, even if the game's good, the demo might not be good." And he's like, "I tried Hyrule Warriors because of the Zelda Breath of the Wild connection." He's like, "I don't like hack and slash mindless action games." And he goes, Pikmin 4 interested him a little bit, and then he's like, Metroid Dread. He goes, "But I don't like side-scrolling games. I don't like 2D side-scrolling games." There's so many genres that are 2D side-scrolling that aren't just. It's not a genre. It's just a perspective.
Yeah.
So he goes, I don't have any interest in Mario, and he's like kept saying Sonic like it was a Nintendo IP.
Like you could play that on this PlayStation.
He downloaded it while he's at
PC,
Xbox.
Boomers.
And he goes,
Gaming boomers.
He's like, "Yeah, I don't like side scrollers, so I don't know if I like Mario." And he's like, "I don't know if I like Metroid Dread, but my friend gave me Metroid Prime Remastered. I think I'm gonna try that." And he just kept going on and on about games, the types of games he doesn't like. And I'm like, dude, he goes, "I really care about story and characters." And I'm like, "You come to the wrong place." I even left a comment. I said, "Dude, if you're looking for story or characters," I said, "you're not gonna find much in Nintendo." And he actually, like, a couple people replied, and he replied, he's like, "Well, I like Breath of the Wild, and that's a little less focused on story and characters."
Well,
I'm like,
unless you're talking about RPGs, like Fire
he
Emblem and
does say he wants to
Yeah,
try
I
the
was like, yeah.
Xenoblade games. So
Xenoblade,
Oh.
yeah.
but
Greatness.
I mean, he should have bought a PS5 that if he was looking for story and characters, because I'm glad he loves Breath
I
of
don't
the
know why
Wild.
he was playing an Xbox game.
But I don't know
But
what
even if that's the case, I mean, we're talking Switch 2 here, we're not talking Switch 1. So I mean, as far as Sony goes, they haven't put out a ton this
Well,
generation.
he's never had a Sony, so it'd be like everything from PS4 to PS5 would be all new.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that
So what I
makes
was
a
going
little more
to
sense
say
then.
is there's a lot of third party on Switch that
Yeah,
would
but he's
fill
got
that
the
bill,
Xbox, so he
fit that
could.
bill.
And he's like, but he was like, "I don't have a lot of time," so he goes, my next game, I want it to be a couple Switch 2 games, and then he's just going over the things he doesn't like, and I'm like, man, people think I'm like closed off with what I like. Like, this dude is like, I couldn't even think of a game to recommend other than he said
Do you want
Xenoblade.
a game?
T's frozen now.
Yeah, he is.
Oh fuck.
Your audio's
frozen?
fine. Your audio's
we
fine.
can still hear you. Yeah, we can still hear
I
you.
can see you guys perfectly fine. I don't see anything wrong.
You're not making the worst face, but it's not super flattering. But yeah, so it's just like, holy shit, dude. I don't know if he's gonna get much. He goes, "Well, I'm definitely gonna play Tears of the Kingdom. I love Breath of the Wild, so I'm definitely gonna play Tears of the Kingdom." And he's like, "My buddy gave me Metroid Prime Remastered." I'd be curious to hear his thoughts on that, because that's.
Metroid Prime, he should be fun.
But I almost was like, what did this guy play on Xbox? I mean, story and character. I mean, I guess third party.
Call
games.
of Duty. And,
Hey, Gears of War has story, and
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
true.
Gears of War.
has story.
yeah.
But it's
May
just,
not be your cup of tea, Juice, but
yeah, I mean, I love the first two
Damn.
back in the day. I really.
no, I'm
loved those
talking
games.
about the later ones.
Yeah, it just got a little too the same.
How do
Like,
people feel about that whole Combat Evolve re-release?
I've seen very little other than they just. We always say the better the graphics, these new engines, they always take some stuff away. So instead of getting from the Warthog, getting out and jumping on the back to mount the gun, you just disappear. You're in the car, you hit a button. If you're in, driving, you hit the button, he just appears on the gun, and then you hit the button again, and he just disappears. And they're like, yeah, he used to climb down, get in the Warthog,
So they took out
and they just made it.
animations?
They just made it so it just in a blink you're in and out. Maybe that they thought that was a quality of life convenience factor.
I mean, yeah,
But
but you can just speed up the animation. You
It
ain't
still
gotta
just
get
feels
rid of
like
it.
the trend when you go to new game engines and all this rendering goes to the visuals and the lighting and the textures and all that, like the, what do you call it, the cloth-based rendering or whatever, and then they get rid of the little details that, yeah, that's not going to kill the gaming experience, but when you take out the little things, that's what we always used to say about Nintendo. Nintendo does all the little things.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I've seen. That doesn't mean it's bad. I don't know what people are thinking of the game. I don't know how they feel about it, how faithful it is, if they've made changes, or is it just straight the original game with better visuals. I have no idea. Cortana, I think, obviously they updated. I saw that they didn't use like a real model this time. It was just like an Unreal
really?
Engine 5 character creation thing, which that don't matter to me. But I guess they had, there's been a couple actresses that played Cortana over the years that I'm sure she goes to Comic-Cons and events and stuff, and is probably famous for that. But yeah, that stuff don't bother me. But yeah, I don't like when they take out little things. Like if something cool from Ocarina of Time, which I can't think of right now, like any little detail or something, any little visual detail. If they strip that stuff out, it's just, I don't know, it's just a little disappointing. I wouldn't say it's a big deal, but literally that's all I've seen. I haven't seen anything else. Yeah, T's really froze up.
Oh no,
Unless he's standing real still. If he's sitting real still, that'd be.
I mean, to quickly kind of just address the.
Let's look it up.
Well, so if for the guy that you're referring to, the guy from the video who only really plays Xbox, I don't really see the. I feel like what it really should have been is a casual gamer gets a system that weirdly enough it's not bro casual, which I feel like has been kind of the vibe with all these grifting videos we've been getting lately about, oh, we were wrong about Nintendo, I'm sorry Nintendo. They're like the oh well, see the Nintendo wasn't the worst, and I
finally Nintendo. What the fuck?
Here's my thing. It's a catch-22 because on one hand you're definitely grifting for some clicks and views, like 110%. On the other hand, there is some truth that for whatever reason Nintendo has always been kind of downplayed in the arguments or viewed as like the most malicious or evil of the big three, due to the whole Nintendo Ninjas IP protection stuff.
I've never been a Nintendo gamer.
Smash Brothers, and I'm not saying none of those things are bad.
This is first Xbox through, and I've been really happy with.
I feel like people always assume that narrative was the worst, as if like
felt the need to check
the other two were on some holier than thou shit. In reality, what it really was is, hey,
and I've been really happy.
They got games I really want to play, so I don't really care about the small stuff. Like one of the things I always bring up is how people always talk about how cool the PS4 was, when in reality the PS4 was already sneakily doing shit in the background that people didn't pay attention to because the Xbox One and the Wii U failed so hard. Like, oh, now all of a sudden I have to pay for games. All of a sudden I'm forced to install them on my PlayStation 4. And yes, I understand the technological reason behind it, but it was also that transitioning to like discs as keys, even though they're not technically keys. And so it's that weird revisionist history. Well, that IP protection was a problem. You mean more than having to be forced to pay online because Xbox did it and you guys had never a problem with that? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I hate the grifting, but I do think there is some benefit to it, at least for Nintendo fans to be recognized as.
So
the console was worth something.
I think it was easier to get on Nintendo because a lot of
they were so different,
bigger. No, I think but I think a lot of the bigger channels, bigger influencers in the gaming space, just always had something to say when it came to Nintendo. Like it just made it easier for people who had who maybe had no experience with Nintendo. All they heard is from the Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Nintendo's hated,
bullshit.
Like the guy, my buddy at work who listens. I don't think he listens to Linus anymore, honestly. But he was like, "Oh, Nintendo's like the most hated company in gaming." I was like, "No, they're not. Like, not even close. What are you talking about?" Oh, well, they do all this. They pulled their Smash Brothers from what was it? What is that fundraiser thing? Like an online fun. I'm like, they didn't ask permission, and I said Nintendo could do what they want. I said, what what if one of the sponsors of this big sponsor of this was like Sony or Xbox or a company Nintendo doesn't agree with or something, you know? Like you can't just get mad at them because hey, this is a big like fundraiser thing. They didn't ask us. We don't know what this is about.
The fundraiser is complete bullshit.
You're
like,
not. What if it's like the completionist?
Money. Right, exactly.
You know.
Then what?
And he's like, "Oh yeah, they did that." And then he goes, "Oh, they're always suing people." I'm like, "Yeah, because people are always trying to frickin' get away with shit." Yeah, some of it's stupid. I agree, but not everything they do. Like, and they get sued themselves. Like, they get sued for stuff. But so it was just like in his mind that was just factual.
If you're like trying to make money off of their fucking game, like that's if you're trying to make money off their games and shit, yeah, you should get.
And they got people. Remember when Nintendo would they brick? Was it Nintendo that was bricking people's systems if they're if they had a modded using a modded thing?
They were the ones who enforced it. Technically, that's a thing in like all the agreements. But
everybody has that.
Everybody has that.
Nintendo enforces it probably the most.
But if you're gonna hack their system, why should you have access to Nintendo Switch Online and all that? Like you can use it offline to all your heart's content, but you can't mod the system and play downloaded emulated games and stuff, and then just expect to be able to use all Nintendo's features. Like that was so stupid. Everybody was making a big deal about that when it was first announced, and I'm like, "What do you guys?" I'm like, "All this Xbox."
First of all, a lot of them had half information. They already had their Nintendo narrative, and they were just feeding into the next thing.
Yeah. So
without even having the full information about it.
I don't know where you were taking that specifically, Terrell. I just know that I looked up and I was wrong. This guy changed his name. It's only one guy. He's the guy. His best friends got together to buy him a Switch 2, probably because they're like, this guy just doesn't play shit for games. He doesn't play a lot of games. Well, let's buy him a Switch 2. And then he's the one playing Breath of the Wild. And I thought there was 2 different channels, but he changed his channel name, which what confused me. So his friends bought him it, and he's loving Breath of the Wild. And like I said, but it sounds like he didn't have a lot of like gaming interest, even as an Xbox gamer. So.
Well, yeah, it sounded like he was a casual, which is kind of the overwhelming majority of gamers now. We're mostly dealing with casuals with a smaller subset of like real, what I would consider real gamers, and in the mocking sense. But yeah, like he just seemed like he played like the standard, like the base level stuff on Xbox. I don't even know if he touched really the exclusives. It sounded like he was kind of just playing the multiplats that were.
I'm not sure.
Kind of well played, but the point is casual, which is kind of gets back to the whole digitizing thing. Because I think Sony recently double down on the whole. We're not gonna change. We're gonna stick the course, and we're still planning to not have physical media in 2028. I feel like that came out like this week or. Last week, I'm sorry.
I saw people talking about
they had the investor meeting. I watched that.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Basically what they said is, we don't give a fuck. We're not making physical games anymore. We hear you, but we just don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so.
Well, and someone, I think I saw a video that kind of put it in eloquent words, which was the fact that like, they were expecting a pushback and they're expecting a loss. They just don't think it's a big enough loss.
It's significant enough, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think at the end of the day, they just
agreed with that before this shit went down. I'm not sure I agree with that anymore. I think if all the people making noise, that's a big if, actually don't go out and fucking buy the PS6 or shut off their fucking PSNs or whatever it's called now. That would be that could be significant, and they could be like, oh shit. I feel like right now Sony is content because they're making stupid money because they're the number one hardware in town when it comes to games. Well, high end, the high end gaming market.
The third parties.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. That's where they're making the majority of their money from, is fucking the 30% or whatever they're taking for third parties, and they're looking more forward to fucking GTA 6 than they are Wolverine by a country mile.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're going to
Especially
make
the
way more
online.
money off of GTA 6 than
Yeah.
they are on Wolverine. So
Yeah.
that's why they're content with trickling out 2 games a year, maybe, because they make so much
Well, that
money
makes
with the
sense.
third party stuff.
I mean, I bet you
Um,
if they, you know, whoever's in charge now, I bet they wish that wasn't the situation, but I
Yeah.
mean, because they can make so much
Well,
money. Like,
and that's the thing. Whoever's in charge now, I forget who it was. Maybe it was Spawn Wave. I was watching this video, who made a good point. He was like, look at the messaging for this whole situation. When they announced they're not doing games anymore, not doing physical games anymore, they put it on their fucking blog, and the rebuttal or the the response to the response of people being upset online was through a fucking investor meeting. They don't give a shit. They don't care.
Yeah.
As far as like having that connection with their fan, we're back in the arrogant Sony era right now. And I thought they might have learned their lesson from that shit.
That was a long time ago,
they don't
though,
seem
dude.
to have
That's 20
learned.
years ago.
It was 20 years ago.
They were back in that. Well, no,
I think they need to relearn it.
Ago. But here's the problem: they had to learn. They didn't learn it 20 years ago. It took them the generation to learn to not be arrogant assholes. And you thought
it's been a little bit over. It's been like 13 years ago then.
Yeah. So you thought they turned it around? It's like, oh, look what happened with PS4. We turned this whole shit around. We have personalities when it comes to executives. Like you had Sean Layden's and you had Shuhei Yoshida's. Like people that the fans could connect to. They don't got none of that shit anymore. Who is their connection when it comes to fans?
It's the same with Nintendo, to be honest. They don't. Reggie and...
But no, I was gonna say Nintendo, but there are some people out there, they have that fans
still people that we as fans
you
recognize.
Have your Koizumis, you have your Takahashis, even you have
they're not
Miyamoto's
like doing interviews though. You see them through directs, but you don't.
We still have them.
You don't see them like personally saying stuff or tweeting on social media and stuff.
So. Well, no, we don't. I don't think. Have we ever had that? Like even when we had Reggie, he wasn't tweeting at people.
No, he might be. He might be nowadays if he was like I don't know.
If he's tweeting way more now than he was when he was at Nintendo. I just meant like characters that that fans could latch on to. Like, but they don't have that anymore at all.
I personally agree with Rob. I don't think Robert, I should say. I don't think the Xbox is gonna have a disc drive. I think that's gonna be all digital too. So
no, I agree with that.
So either people are just gonna say screw Sony because they're the ones that did it first or said it first, or they're just more people are coming to Nintendo. I'm not sure.
Well, they're also one of the main manufacturers of Blu-rays. So to hear that they're not making like games. Making like games on disc anymore.
I'd be curious to see if like what happens with the physical movies, because there wasn't any talks about that specifically. But it's just one of those things. Like CDs,
have a lock on that.
CDs are still made. Like I couldn't believe it.
CDs are booming right now. I just saw
it's
a couple videos about how they're booming.
The problem is, like for a collector like me who buys new movies physically, is like. They'll go from $30 or you're paying $50 for like a 4K Blu-ray, like the K-pop Demon Hunters Criterion Collection 4K. $50. I paid $47 for the 3D version of Avatar: Fire and Ash. Project Hail Mary is only $30 for some reason. I don't know why that one's so much cheaper. But then they have a $50 steelbook coming out in October. But so I hope that game prices don't go up $20, $30 just so. To get a physical version.
Well, I was gonna say that's kind of what's happening with CDs as well. I think they know, because I'm of the mindset was like, if this is how I got to get it, I've always said I'll pay the fucking physical tax. I said that about Switch. I'll pay the Switch tax if I can get me a physical copy, and that still stands. And I think they know that, so there's premium prices. So what happened with vinyl? Is those prices kind of shot up, obviously. To me, it makes more sense because a lot of the vinyl presser shops or plants or whatever were shut down until the boom happened.
I think the prices have come back down, though. I think they're not that bad.
And the prices dropped. They went back down. So that's what's happening with CDs right now. CDs are basically double what they used to be. Like, say, 20 years ago, a music CD came out. It was like $12.99 or some shit. That's just like 22,
Mhm.
24 now. And I think that also has to do with the fact that a lot of people there's not a lot of pressers out there for CDs.
There are
But
some
I think
expensive vinyls
once,
though, like 35, 40.
yeah, there's definitely still expensive vinyls. But I think the prices, I'm talking about like for new releases, because a lot of now new releases are coming out at like $22 or something like that for albums that would have been, like I said, $13, $14, 20 years ago. So, I mean, again, I will pay more. I'm fine with paying more. I don't love it, but if that's the only way I can get a physical, I would do that.
Yeah, well, you think like
Um,
what's that company that does it now for games that don't get
Limited run.
limited run? You think?
well, there's a couple companies, Limited Run and Rare,
What's the other
something
one?
rare, something rare.
Oh, damn it! I know what you're talking
So you
about.
think it's gonna be like
Oh.
they might have to like not be so limited, and or would they not be allowed to? I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work, but
I'm also curious, because I think there have been posts about like some of the other third party companies have spoken out
Super rare,
against
super
how
rare.
yep.
there we go. Some of the other third party companies like Capcom, and then we're like they're not really down for the whole digital discless future. I don't know if this
Like
would equate
Capcom said that?
to. It wasn't Capcom directly, but it was a couple of people from
Oh.
Capcom who said it. Not just Capcom directly. You're not gonna just. That's money. You ain't gonna fuck with your money yet like that. But from what I've
Yeah.
heard, there's been at least some people from each of those companies who have said something about it. I'm curious if that would ever amount to them losing third party support as kind of like a retaliation, because it's like, damn, I'm not making any money. I'm making less money putting stuff on your platform. Like the physical media kind of work to their benefit. I don't know if it'll get to that point. I'm just curious if that's a possible consequence, I guess, if that makes sense.
So I'm just looking, just
Like I hear
randomly.
you, Donnie. It's like I see people complain about limited run. I personally don't understand it. Because one, what are you gonna do? You gotta get a physical copy. But I don't think that's not my reasoning. I'm like, they're not set up to where they can take losses and shit. So what they do is they give you a period of time where you can pre-order for the thing,
Mhm.
right? So they let how many ever people pre-order for the game, and then they make their lot based on that pre-order. They don't want to go over or go under. Obviously, they want to have enough games, and that's going to take a small company. This isn't a big press, a big factory. We're talking about an independent company here who's taking these orders and then having to go press these things. So I'm sure it just takes them longer. I mean, 2 years. I mean, that's a little. I've never had to wait 2 years. I've waited like 7 months or something, here and there. But
I just went on.
So I just
I just
pre-ordered
understand.
a physical edition of Silk Song. Comes out in October. And
Ooh, nice.
I had a $10 Best Buy reward from the PlayStation Portal, so I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna pull a T. I'll probably leave it sealed. I'll probably just keep playing on my Switch. I got the PS5 version just so I have like two different versions. I didn't want to buy the Switch physical and have the digital.
Yeah.
But that's a situation where I had no problem buying Silk Song digitally for was it $20 at launch? I think so. It's $40 physical, so it's twice the price. And if I didn't have the $10 off, I might not have. But that's games like that. I don't like. I knew there was going to be a physical someday. But
what about Indiana Jones?
What about it?
The physical. Are you ever playing? Are you planning on getting that, or have you played that game? I don't know.
I'm not a big Indiana. I'm not like Indiana Jones isn't really a IP I care too much. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not like super passionate about it. And I think the game looks all right.
This man?
It's just it wasn't movies we watch. Like that was never a movie like in my household that was watched over and over. Like, so I don't really care about Indiana Jones personally. The game looks fine. I haven't seen anything that makes it look bad or anything that's like, oh my god, that looks great. I need to play it. Maybe someday I will though.
Well, I was just gonna say to anybody who's planning on maybe getting a physical Switch,
you think it's gonna
don't wait much longer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You better get that bitch now because the prices are already starting to go up. and I don't think they're going to be printing anymore. So
Yeah, I was
that
wondering if
bitch
you could
now.
still buy it. That would be
Yeah,
like
still I bought it from Best Buy recently, so
that would be the
but
reason I would pick it up. It wouldn't be. I don't think it. I might. Yeah,
and
if
it's the only physical copy of that game, by the way,
Mhm.
which is crazy. The Switch 2 has the only true physical copy of
Yeah.
that game.
that would be. That would definitely
that is
be.
kind of weird.
Yeah, that's super weird.
I wonder why they wouldn't like just re-release that version like for Xbox and
Why is it, at least on PlayStation? I understand. I mean, I don't know how big the game is.
It's over 100. I think.
It's over 100. Okay, so I could see, you know.
But
you
they
don't
put
wanna
out
do
the
4
disc.
discs on
That's the game.
Xbox.
That's the game that notoriously only has 20 gigs on the disc. It's like if you're not putting the whole game on the disc, then don't put anything on the disc. It doesn't benefit. You're still.
What's the point?
It makes no difference whether you download the game or you install 20 gigs off the disc. Maybe the 20 gigs get you started. You can play like the opening and then as it's downloading the rest. But it's like, why stop at
Maybe.
20? Why not just fill up the disc?
You could play the opening
Why
cutscene.
Why not
of,
put 90
Raiders of the
gigs?
Lost Ark.
90 gigs on the disc or something. Like it's just so like or nothing. Like it's just dumb. But yeah, it's.
I don't get it either.
I don't know. It is
Or
what it is.
give me multiple discs, bitch. All right.
Yeah.
We have multiple.
I mean, I got two.
What's the
well,
problem?
I don't want to spend the money.
PS4. I had Last of Us Part 2 had an install disc and a play disc.
They've been doing that shit since
Cyberpunk.
floppy disks.
Cyberpunk has an install and play disc. Which one on PS5? I have one. Final Fantasy 7
Baldur's Gate
Rebirth.
3.
Rebirth is
It's fucking
install
4-disc game.
in a play disc. So it's like
Oh, and by the way, they're not like a major fucking studio. They put out a fucking physical release. It was limited, but they did it. What the fuck?
and you mentioned
I guess it was
Capcom
limited on
a little
Xbox.
bit
It's
ago.
probably more on PS4.
One of the things about
PS5.
Capcom is their games look great, but their file sizes are significantly
Ridiculous.
smaller than a lot of these other companies, and they
Ridiculous.
have a lot of cutscenes. They got
I
high fidelity.
I think Capcom has found that their engine, that RE engine, they've locked that shit in. They figured they got their little secret sauce. On the other hand, Square Enix can go eat a bag of dicks. I don't know if y'all saw. They
don't
re-released
compress
Final
shit.
Fantasy 10. No, they really re-released Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 on Switch 2. Now, granted, 10 and 10-2 were already on Switch
They're
1.
gonna be 100 gigs each.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the problem is also they didn't change they didn't change enough to justify the re-release.
Oh, really?
Like it's not even 60 frames. It's still 30 frames for was it a PlayStation 2 game?
What?
And it's also what was the other thing? Oh, they don't let you cross save. Like if you bought the Switch 1 version, there was no upgrade path.
Oh
You had
yeah,
to buy
that's
it.
no upgrade pad. I did remember hearing that.
You would only
That's
not
some
have an
bullshit,
upgrade
bro.
path if it was like a massive jump from the one to the other. It's like basically a new version
But
of the
apparently
game.
there's no upgrade
not.
anyway. So why would they make a path?
Yeah.
There's no real
it-
upgrade.
that has been some slimy shit, and they've been doing that a lot recently.
Well,
like even
also-
the Octopath ones aren't that crazy of a difference.
I didn't know they had Switch.
And this
2
is from a
editions.
company that would put out a fucking demo that was so good that you can take that demo save and go into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dare you, sir? How dare you do this with? How dare you do this with your upgrade paths?
Motherfuckers are
or
like,
not
bro,
upgrade paths?"
what is the point? What is the point of this version of the game? Well, in case you didn't buy it on Switch 1, because that's really what it is. If you didn't buy it on Switch 1, I guess you should buy it now. Because there's no other reason.
Dang.
There's no other reason. It's actually it's the same shit Sega was doing, where like the last couple of Sonic Switch 2 versions don't have upgrade paths. You have to just buy the game again, and you're just like, why are we doing this? Like this is a money grubbing bullshit for no reason, especially for games that don't have that much of a change to them. Although
Well,
at least Sega's
right.
has some significant changes.
Let me play
to 'em,
devil's
like, in terms of frame
advocate a
rate.
little bit.
Go for it.
I don't know
I
what
was
the,
about
I
to,
don't
but
know
go
what the
ahead.
price is. I don't know what the price is. So I am of the mind. I said this when the PS5 came out. If they want to release a PS5 version of Ghost of Tsushima or Days Gone or whatever, I don't care. Like it's just a port at that point. It's just a port.
It's $50.
You know, what I didn't like is when they did, oh, if you pay $10, you can play the PS5 version if the PS4 version. It's like, just release the port, and I guess it's just a weird, it's almost like the Amiibo thing. You got to justify the price of the Amiibo, but you don't want to put too much good on there. Like, it's like, you try to make it worth the $10 upgrade, but at the same time, it's still just part of the game. But so it's weird because I don't care if they want to port games from previous generation, Switch 1 games, you want to port them to Switch 2 and resell them. For people who didn't have the Switch 1 version, and it's just, it's a Switch 2 version for people that want to play Final Fantasy X on the Switch 2. If you have the Switch 1 version, just play the Switch 1 version. If you didn't have the Switch 1 version, you're probably just buy the Switch 2 version. But if there's like barely an upgrade, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like, then why even release it?
Well, I was gonna say maybe it's a technical reason. If it's a technical reason that we just don't know about, all right.
I'm sure that
obviously Nintendo doesn't have that problem, even if it's Nintendo.
I guess my problem with that is if it's a technical reason,
hopefully don't crash.
Why are you still charging me $50 for a remaster of a PlayStation 2 game?
That's what I was gonna go with. Like that doesn't justify that fucking price though. You can get out.
Yeah, that price is ridiculous. I could accept that if you were charging maybe like $20. I'd be like,
so that's the Switch version. I'm about to say this looks like a Switch version. I didn't see the upper left corner at first. I'm like,
this is the Switch version. Does this?
So
I can't see it.
It's kind of dark.
GameCubes.
It's pretty low res. Doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look. It looks.
This is also still part of the era of Final Fantasies where they had to like go back and redo the faces because they lost like the original.
To me, this looks like probably 1080p, but the textures are, it's an old game, so it's not like. So I'll be curious to see what the Switch 2 version looks like. There we go. It's definitely higher res, cleaning up some of the blurriness. Are they paused it? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you paused it intentionally.
I thought my computer froze. It's definitely sharper, but it's not like. This isn't
crazy.
This doesn't look like a new version of the game.
No, not
it doesn't
at all.
Like they just ported it from scratch to Switch 2. I don't know the technical side of it. Oh, T left. It's definitely. I think it's definitely sharper, but like I said, it doesn't look like. Oh, this is a brand new version of the game, like Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not seeing.
It's literally just the same game.
I'm not seeing like crazy new textures. It's just not. They're not blurry now.
That's why people were confused why you couldn't just bump the shit up to 60, because it's like at least then I'd be like, okay.
That could the 30 to 60 could be some kind of weird thing where it breaks the game.
I can see that possibly.
Like breaks some of the physics and
like I said, stuff. I'm not even mad that you made a Switch 2 version that's kind of just a little bit cleaner. My problem is, why is it $50? You shouldn't be charging me $50 for this.
Yeah, it's just. To me, this feels like what I was saying. If you have the Switch 1 version, just keep playing the Switch 1 version on your Switch 2. If you have the Switch 2, what's up, Sandstorm? If you have a Switch 2, just buy the Switch 2.
Oh, wait, you were talking about the chat. I thought you were talking about T popping back in the chat. The timing was crazy because you said it as T came back in the call. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
So,
am I tripping?
Yeah.
I hung out with Sandstorm on Saturday, by the way, if you watch my IMAX video.
The IMAX versus Limax.
Earlier I meant to say something. We're talking about the outrage over the PS5 or the discless thing. I was like, well, if you believe the internet, the Odyssey was gonna bomb at the box office if you believe like all the noise on the internet. And I think it's probably be at $1 billion either today or tomorrow. And just about everybody, like just normal people that have seen the movie, you think it's at least good. And Sandstorm and his wife both said 10 out of 10. They loved it. And T said he also liked it a lot. So that could be a situation where a lot of noise. I know there's been a lot of videos about people saying they're not buying a PS6 and they're outraged, but maybe Sony's banking on that just being a very loud, small minority.
They're banking on those people. They're banking on a percentage of the people to be true to what they're saying, but they're thinking it's going to be such a small percentage. Most people are just going to convert over and buy their $1,000 discless console. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would think as a consumer. I mean, obviously, we're not the casual. Casual is not going to say, "Oh, I'll just buy a PC." Um, but I think a lot of like core gamers might be thinking that. I've seen that a lot, where it's just like, I'll just get a PC at that point. Why would I
Do you think
get a
they'll
console?
at least have the option to slap on and one of those external, well, the disk drives you can attach to the current version of the new PS5 Slim and Pro, where
I
you,
mean, why even Frankenstein that shit? Just
I
put the
think
fucking
just would
thing
be
in,
for
or
backwards compatibility reasons.
well, then make
I
it
don't think they
to where it can
care.
make it to where it can use the drive you already fucking bought for your
That's what I'm saying.
PS5.
If I can slap my
Yeah,
PS5 drive on and sell my Pro digital like without the drive, that would at least be something. I mean, at least at least it could, I don't have to keep my PS5. I can, if I was going to do it. Like, I'm not saying I would buy a
yeah, that's
PS6,
gonna be
but
enough for some people
I
who
will I will
are
I will ask
concerned
this
about their.
question then. What is the minimum storage that thing needs to have then
oof,
for
Oh, that's
PS6?
gonna be another issue, by the way.
it's
Because
going to
think
have to
about
have
it.
2 terabytes minimum, I would think.
Okay.
That shit ain't happening. If it is, that's gonna be the $1,100, $1,200
Yeah.
model.
Well, because with the
Well, the
all
Pro has
digital
2
future
terabytes, but
games, with the all
that's
digital future
900.
games, and then even if you add the backwards compatibility, you still got like hundreds upon hundreds of gigabytes of games. It's like a terabyte just with your back catalog will be gone before you even touch a PlayStation 6 title.
Mhm.
And that's if you even care to invest in all that in the first place. But here's my other thing, because we all know that Sony is probably the more well known for a company of having their previous console live on for a good while into their new console generation. Does that mean, since in 2028 there's no more discs, does that mean all future PlayStation 5 got titles that definitely will probably come out are just going to be digital only by
Yeah.
proxy?
Well, I wouldn't.
Ugh.
I don't know. It'd be
Ugh.
interesting to see how much of the cross-gen thing they do. If it's like, because I think it's gonna be 5-6 years into the PS6 life cycle before like we're getting just PS6 generation games. Like, I just think it's gonna be even longer than
Well,
this.
that sucks though.
I know. I mean, right now the PS5. I mean, this year you look at Crimson
Isn't that gonna
Desert.
be another issue?
I think
The
so.
cross. Oh, the
Oh,
people.
absolutely. Absolutely.
First of all, it's gonna be hard enough to sell $1,000 box. Then it's gonna be hard to sell $1,000 box with no disk drive.
And the
Then
games
it's
are
gonna
gonna
be
take
hard to get people off their PS5
yeah.
in the first place.
And then the games are going to take 8
It's-
years. Like, Sucker Punch is going to take
Right.
7-8 years in between their games. And hopefully Housemark and doesn't have, take that long. But
I think Xbox, it might be smart. I mean, they may not sell as many, but I think they might be smart saying, all right, we're gonna open up other markets. We're gonna open up the fucking Steam and everything, so you can at least use this for other things. That will help a lot of casuals who may want to do PC, but will decide that, oh, it's still an Xbox, it's still a console. Maybe I'll go that route.
yeah. And talking about the storage thing, we're talking about Square Enix. Like, if you're going to, like, if you legit want to play the Final Fantasy VII trilogy on Switch 2, like, the first 2 games are over 100 gigs. I'm guessing the third game will be bigger. You're gonna need a terabyte micro SD Express on your Switch 2. I mean, 500 minimum if you want to, like, unless you want to. I mean, yeah, some people, you play a game, you rinse it, or you don't rinse it, you get to the credits and you uninstall and you install the next game. I mean, I'm sure that's a thing for a lot of people. I don't like doing that.
A lot of people
personally.
do that.
Like, especially with the size they are. Like, I brought this up many times. There's a movie player platform called Kaleidoscape, and just the player, like their highest end players, $5,000, and it has 1 terabyte of storage. The average movie, well, they just came out with the new bigger file size versions that are like 150 gigs for one movie. So you're gonna have like 7 movies stored on there. Otherwise, you're gonna have to say, well, it according to some people, it's a solid state flash memory. So I guess you can download that in like 10 minutes if you have fast internet. But that just completely ruins it for me. And like, same thing with gaming. Like, if I'm in the mood to watch a movie or play a game, like the fact that I'd have to download something and wait, that's already like I'm already gonna make a decide to watch or
You might
do
get an
something
itch
else.
to go back to a game that you beat already, and maybe you didn't 100% that shit. Maybe you want to now.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, you get an itch to do it. Now you got to fucking go and download.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
100 games to get
reinstall
in.
like
Yeah,
Elden
you're gonna
Ring.
reinstall that shit.
Like if I want to play, like I've
Mhm.
been getting the itch to boot up Elden Ring, and I'm like, if that's on, I mean, I didn't because I'm trying to get through all the other games I wanted to play, the Souls games. And I'm gonna end with finishing the DLC for Elden Ring. But like any game I'm looking at, if it wasn't installed, there's no chance I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
Like I'd really
Yeah.
have to think in advance. Like, all right, I know I want to play this game. I guess I'll install it when I get home while making dinner or something. But I mean, it's bad enough for new games. You got to wait to play when you're like get home.
And by the time that bitch installs, you don't even feel like playing that shit anymore.
So yeah, for the Switch 2,
That is like the worst feeling, by the way.
It's the worst. It's the
You're
worst.
like,
I've been
alright,
there.
It's Saturday. I got about 2 hours. I can fuck around. Let's get in the game. Click. Fuck. I got a
Update.
150 gigabyte update. Well, I guess I'll go make a snack.
or it's
30
that
minutes
situation
later.
where you can't decide which game and you end up playing nothing because 30 minutes pass and
You
you
eat
could.
that snack and you fall asleep half
Yeah.
naked on your.
You wake up and
don't
you're
feel
like,
shit.
damn
Oh,
it.
So I know it's
At least
something I
the
could
game
talk about.
downloaded.
Because Terrell and I maybe can have some input here. So when I
What's up?
drove an hour and a half to go see the Odyssey at a different IMAX theater, for those that had seen my video, I listened to some fools, these four fools debating what the best controller of all time is. And,
Oh, that.
I like the
Man, this
format.
man
It
here.
was fun though. It was fun listening to you guys laugh my ass off.
It's good content.
Some of the
man. It's
stuff,
great content.
like I'm a little torn because I like what Robert did. You got to use your overrule, but I don't like that you could overrule because that kind of defeated the purpose. But either way,
I agree
Um,
with that. I wasn't a big fan of that.
it was
but-
fun to listen to. I didn't know you guys were doing it. I'm glad. I mean, it gave me. I mean, it's a hour and a half there, hour and a half back, 3-hour video. It was perfect. I got to be entertained the whole drive.
Nice.
I kind of think 5 would have been the better option. That way you could there would have never been a tie. But I was thinking if I was there, I don't know if I could have overruled you guys. I obviously want my one vote, but there's a couple where it would have changed which
You would've
game or
turned
which
the
controller
tides.
moved over, and then it would have been paired with a different one because of different controllers. But overall, it got me thinking. Like, I don't know. I just feel like for me the newest controllers of all 3 platforms are the best controllers. Like,
Yeah.
I've liked the Xbox One.
There's a
series.
problem with that. You're not wrong. I think they're at least among the best. But the problem with
Right.
that is that on one of those fucking consoles, they don't come in the box.
Yeah.
Both of them on
Yeah.
Switch and Switch 2, the wonderful controller. We ain't talking about the fucking Joy Cons. We talking about the Pro controller, which you
Mhm.
have to pay extra for. So to me,
Right.
that disqualifies you. I just have to disqualify you outright based on that. I'm just I think I'm being fair with that. The shit didn't come in the box
Because
you
he
know, I
did
can't-
have a rule about other controllers. He picked the one that came with the system. So the versions he picked. Well, I picked the one that come in the system. But then he added the Edge and the Elite, which either way, I think I actually after that I got home, I held the Switch 1 and 2 controllers. And I would say size I feel the dimensions or the shape they're identical. But the Switch 2 has those underneath buttons right where I like rest my fingers. And I technically did prefer holding the Switch 1 controller, like people said. But I definitely prefer the thumbsticks on the Switch 2. Now, my Switch 1 controller has 8 years of heavy use, so maybe they're just worn out. But the Switch 2 feels softer, and it's got better analog sticks. And I think the triggers feel a little bit better, but I guess if I had to pick one, I'd think I'd go with the Switch 1
It's fucking
because
digital triggers, so digital ass triggers.
I think the Switch 1 is just slightly better as far as holding it, and it doesn't have those buttons giving way right where I'm gripping the grips. And I don't use those underneath buttons. I don't really care for them.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But they're great controllers. But at the end of the day, they don't have. I guess analog triggers on Nintendo system don't really mean that much. There's not a lot of racing games. But
Well, there could be. There
but
could be from third parties.
for
It would be
racing games, like
nice.
I can't imagine Clock playing Cyberpunk or T playing Cyberpunk on the Switch 2 with no analog triggers. Like it's hard enough. I had to turn off the adaptive triggers because they had a very poor implementation of that game with Cyberpunk. And
For
it's
driving,
it's like
it's one of my least favorite things in that game.
and with
The
like I
driving.
remember playing Need for Speed Most Wanted U on the Wii U, and it was almost impossible to like get the right speed, go around turns where
Oh yeah, you were
you just
sliding
had to
all over
tap
the
it. You have
fucking
to
place
tap
too.
the damn thing like
Yeah.
that. But that again, it doesn't really affect the majority of the games I'm playing on
No.
Nintendo. And then for this the DualSense, my biggest issue is actually where the placement of I like the feedback, the haptic or adaptive triggers, but if I do play a racing game or a game where I'm holding the right trigger, it's in a weird spot for my finger and it really causes discomfort. So that's I've almost as much as I'd like
Yeah.
Forza Horizon 6, I don't know if I could put in a lot of time on it with that controller for whatever reason. It's the angle wherever I'm reaching. I don't have a problem on Switch 2 or Switch 1 Pro controllers. I didn't have a problem on Xbox. I could play racing games, Rocket
Yeah.
League forever.
Again, you're talking about comfort. That's fine. For me and my picks, I was stuck on, maybe that's the flaw in my decision making, is I was stuck on like the impact, the iconic
Hey,
status
yeah,
of the controller. And I'm looking at the Switch and Switch 2. Yeah, they're comfortable, but they don't do anything special. There's nothing
yeah. I think I
special
would have been a
to
mix of
me in those
iconic and
in those
because
controllers.
I think the Super Nintendo controller should have made the top 4.
Yeah.
So, but then the Xbox controller, Xbox One, I played almost 1,000 hours of Rocket League with the Xbox One controller, and
Mhm.
the face buttons had a tendency to kind of go out where you'd hit it once, you press it once, and it like double tap with Rocket League. That could be the difference between winning and losing if you accidentally double tap, jump, and backflip, and instead of flying and hitting like saving the shot from the goal. And then also Xbox doesn't have gyro. That's a big one for me. And they didn't get on. I mean, they did add the rumble to the triggers, which works really nice in the games that utilized it. So no controller is perfect. So like each one to me has a flaw, and it kind of keeps them all level. But as far as like greatest of all time controllers, like I mean, I personally
To me, I couldn't put pro controllers because again, they're not in the box.
yeah, to me
And
that doesn't matter.
They do
But
that for like, would you put the Wii U or the Wii Pro controller in there? I don't think. I mean, I guess
it
people were
sucked.
trying to
I
put
mean,
Wii
you
U in there
could.
as well.
I thought the Wii U Pro controller
But
was good.
what I said it was that's not even a fucking controller. That's an attachment. It's nothing
Yeah,
without the Wii
Wii
remote.
one,
So
yeah.
it doesn't even work.
Plus, it sucked
Yeah,
anyway.
So-
I don't even
that
care.
one's different. I would agree with
RetroDeath
that
says one of
one's
his
different.
favorite controllers. I didn't play the Pro version of the Wii Classic controller.
That cheap ass plastic.
That was one of the worst. That is probably the worst controller I've ever purchased. Was the Wii Classic
and
controller.
you wonder why we call him a contrarian and shit.
Yeah.
You say it's crazy statements like that.
As much as
where-
I hated the DualShock 3, the classic Wii Classic controller is worse than that. It was almost unplayable. I could barely use that thing. But for me, it's like
Muhammad's talking shit.
I didn't like. I
I
didn't like the Sega. I never played Saturn. I played the 3D Saturn controller. I played a demo of Knights. I didn't play the regular controller. I didn't have a whole lot with the Master System. I don't know if I've ever touched one of those controllers, but the Genesis had the notoriously bad D-pad. It was just a circle disc. It was very inaccurate. Every good controller has at least one flaw. Like at least something that's holding it back. So personally, my biggest issue
except for the NES,
the N64, yeah, that's true. The N64 controller had one issue for me, and none of you guys have ever said you had the issue. That hard plastic thumbstick, my thumb would always slip on it. I had to literally lick my thumb to create like to create some kind of friction, my thumb would slip off that hard plastic like all the time. Like I had
don't
to
get it.
I actually had to start using the tip of my finger to like push over because I couldn't press down with my thumb. I have very smooth thumbs. I don't know if that's a thing everybody has, but my thumbs are
I
very
have the
smooth.
smoothest
thumbs.
thumbs
They're like
in all the
they're like
land.
smooth.
They
They've
go
always
to
been
Thumbelina
they've
in
always
this
been
bitch.
smooth. Maybe everybody's are. And that's been an issue on other controllers, not just the N64, but definitely a big
Yeah,
issue.
I never
Like
had a problem with
I'd
it.
have to lick my thumb and kind of just create some heat friction on there, and then it would kind of stick better. But I mean, we played GoldenEye, in Mario 64. It was just, to me, if that had just a rubber grip on it, it would have been definitely in
Well, you
contention.
could always get one.
I thought about looking up to see buying an aftermarket. You just plug and play analog stick for one of my N64 controllers.
Nope.
Probably doesn't.
I've done that. I installed one and it just doesn't feel right at all.
I mean, to you it doesn't, but unless it just doesn't work with the movement, it doesn't work right with the games. I think it would be an upgrade for me. But so
again, if you haven't played that much.
That's my biggest issue. To me, that's always been a pretty big flaw of the N64 controller. Even though it's great holding it in the middle and playing GoldenEye and shooting and stuff, I enjoyed the analog stick in Wave Race 64. That was just something that always held it back. That I would have to consider when making that kind of decision between two really good controllers. So for me
So you
personally,
weren't one of those people that wore out their palm using it to play fucking
no,
Mario Party and shit like that?
my coworker did that. He came in one day as freaking just raw, big old blister and popped, and I'm like, yeah,
Ugh,
never did that.
what are y'all doing?
But what do you think, Terrell? What would you put as the greatest controller of all time?
Go.
I wasn't sure because obviously I don't have the same level of history.
It's
with
definitely not this
the
one
oldest
because of
control.
these stupid colored buttons on it.
Ugly ass.
I realize y'all got.
Why's it got green? Green's like
tinky
ugly.
winky looking ass buttons. Look like
Tinky winky
Skittles.
M&M Skittles
Them
buttons.
or as we call them, Skeetles in this house.
This is a good controller. It's just a little.
That's a goat right there.
This does have some hard edges that dig into your fingers, but yeah, I mean it's still.
So for me, for a
But when you were a
while,
kid,
I used
it wasn't digging into you.
for me for a while, like up until probably maybe around the Switch, I used to be very Wiimote and Nunchuck.
Oh yeah, that
like,
might have been my
that
would
would have arguably been like my. That still think that's like top 5 personally.
I'm trying to remember why I chose a different controller that went up against. What did I choose up against?
It was
I
the
think-
Wiimote Nunchuck versus what was it? Was it the Super Nintendo? Is that what it was?
I don't think so.
It might have been.
It was something like it was another Nintendo controller, and I think it was
the
like what,
gamepad.
I don't think it was the.
You know what? The
Ooh.
problem with the Wii Remote
Would you
Nunchuck.
say the gamepad is better? That's hard for me.
I wouldn't. I don't think I did.
So, going on what I was just saying, the two flaws with the Wii Remote Nunchuck, which I still love, they did have a clickable stick, which would have helped with games like Call of Duty and stuff. And then you just had the A button, and then the B button and it was hard to reach the 1 and 2, like when you're holding it that way.
No, the 1 and 2 is almost impossible.
So if they could have did
like
just a
combo.
diamond shape ABXY on the Wii remote, I know that wouldn't have worked for their simple gameplay idea, but
Yeah, unfortunately,
That
the
would've
Wiimote
put it-
Nunchuck was kind of like a compromise controller for what they could have done with everything. So they kind of hit this neutral line. That
yeah, because
did
they wanted to turn
well
sideways to work as an NES controller. I
Yeah.
mean, I get it, but I couldn't have made it my top pick of all time.
I think for me, the Wiimote Nunchuck, unlike like the Switch Joy-Cons, for example, I used the Wiimote Nunchuck almost the whole fucking the Wii cycle up until I think maybe Brawl, and even then I didn't play that too much with the GameCube controller. I was very much a Wiimote Nunchuck guy the entire generation
That's
of that
great.
console. But
I
for
use GameCube
me,
controller.
if we're talking about, it was GameCube controller.
For
That
me,
makes-
I
yeah.
use GameCube.
I think.
Oh, you
for
mean for
Nintendo
Smash?
controllers,
That's what he's saying for
Oh
Smash.
yeah,
for
for
Smash.
yeah,
Yeah.
for Smash. Yeah,
I can't
did it
remember
for that too.
I can't remember what the Wii Remote lost to.
But if I had to say my
Go to video.
my favorite was honestly, I think I see. I don't want to. I hate talking because I want to say I've been a big fan of the Switch 2 Pro controller for me. Like that's been a big
It's a
thing
great
for me as
controller,
of
man.
lately. It's a really good controller. And I was while you
It
guys were
is.
talking, I have like I pulled out
And the
both
Rumble's
of them
great.
just to compare them and shit. I got the PlayStation 5 one here because this is the only PlayStation controller that needs to be on the fucking running. Like the rest of them.
Actually, the DualShock 4 to me is more
DualShock
comfortable.
4 was pretty good.
It's more comfortable for
I
me.
yeah, it's more
I don't
comfortable to
love
me. I
it.
like it.
I don't love it. And then
It's probably better
the
looking.
Xbox
That'd be ugly.
controllers. The Xbox controllers, the one that I don't like, and I don't know if it's every one, but this fucking texture irks the shit out of me. Like
Oh, the little X's and shit on it.
Yeah, like it doesn't bother me in like short sessions, but if I'm playing a game for like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm like, for some reason it'll start irking me. But
you ain't no game on no Xbox no 2 to 3 hours. Let's be real.
I know.
Does
I
it
had
have
Elden
any
Ring.
edges?
I had Elden Ring. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring. All right, you got me. You got me.
It was like Elden Ring.
Some
made
of
me
those
do that.
controllers
But-
have like the edges where the two pieces of plastic, there's like one side will be sticking out further than the other, and it,
yeah.
I remember, I don't know if that's my first the one you have, the DualSense. I think that original one in the bottom right grip, when I was holding it, I felt like it was digging in. Maybe it wore down over time. But like where the black plastic
do
meets
y'all
the
like
white.
this like weird like
Yeah, I
cut
didn't-
off at the bottom?
Yeah, that needs to be rounded off. And that
I don't
I
like
never
that shit at
understood.
all.
I don't understand what the point of that was.
I think it was
like,
just an aesthetic thing. They thought it looked
I
better.
hate the
but
face of that shit. That shit ugly as hell to me. But,
Actually,
it's a
I don't
It's a
mind.
great
So
controller,
I
though.
used to agree with you until I started playing Astrobot, and I went, "Oh, okay, I kind of like it."
It
I'm
looks
not
like
gonna lie.
Astrobot.
It's just it reminded me of like
I
the
love
little
that.
spaceship thing. The spaceship thing kind of just fucked with me.
I
was like,
love
"Oh,
the
that's
Astrobot
actually-"
version of that controller, but of course it was.
Yeah,
hard
I
to get.
agree. It's very appealing, but for me, it's probably I'm gonna put the Switch 2 Pro controller in there right now, but I recognize that's recency bias, so I'm gonna leave that. And that one's very preliminary.
Yeah.
The Wiimote Nunchuck is definitely up there.
Nobody
I
said
like the-
Joy-Cons. Not a one.
Nobody.
You know why? Because I don't play with the Joy-Con separated. I think I tried it in the beginning for each the Switch 1 and Switch 2, and
I
it
love
just
this
don't.
controller.
Really, the
It
Switch.
don't.
The first year of Switch, I played in an entire 220
Actually,
hours.
yeah, that
of
one.
Breath of the
I
Wild,
like that.
split Joy-Con, and same with the Mario Odyssey, all the way through to Mario Odyssey, because I didn't get a Pro controller until late, so I
So
played
yeah,
all the way through both of those games
this is
up
a
until 2018.
I like the white sticks and the white, not the with the blue. Like this controller to me is like, I love how. It
I love
looks.
that controller. I'm going to get that controller at some point.
I don't know if there's any
think
new
it looks-
sealed ones somewhere on eBay, but I'm sure they're $100.
I just want to.
Yeah, they're not cheap. I saw 'em.
Because it's been a while since I've taken these off.
I would give
I love
the
the Astrobot one.
the Switch 2 grip I have. I would put that like, that's a damn comfortable. But the Joy-Cons by
Hey.
themselves, nah. I told
the
you guys.
original grip I had, it was all right.
I think
But
the
I
problem
love
is that
this
these
one.
things aren't really meant to
Shit.
be like they work, but you know what I think would have helped a little bit if this was like a little bit more indented, like the where the buttons are at the SRSL. If it was slightly more indented,
Yeah.
so when you grabbed it, it literally felt like you were gripping it. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, you're paying.
Like, that
Do you have
might
the
have-
things on.
Huh?
Do you have the little?
No, I don't. Oh, you know what? You're right. I could have.
Is the wrist strap also the mouse
the wrist
thing?
straps
Is there
on there.
two different wrist straps, or
Yeah,
are they
no,
both
no,
the
no,
mouse? For the
Are
mouse.
they the
There's two,
Do they have
there's
like a
two different
rounded
wrist
over
straps, but
one?
Only one of them has the mouse. The right
Okay.
one, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah,
paying.
because it has the sensor.
You're gonna be paying
little sensor on it,
120
yeah.
to 150 for that Astrobot new sealed
Let's see.
controller.
I saw it. I'm like, I'm still getting it though.
Hmm.
I can't not have it. I
wonder
hate.
if
I have a,
Oh,
I'll
I'll be right back. I'm
my
gonna try this
PlayStation
now.
5 used, and the controller that came with it is like a Indigo, and I'm like, I'd rather have the Indigo one than the fucking white one or something. Because
Mhm.
I hate that white one.
Actually, the black
But,
DualSense probably. I mean, it looks nice because the black kind of just
yeah,
doesn't stand out in any little shapes you
see
don't
if I
like.
can reach it. Yeah,
Um,
I can reach it.
you
Of
know
course
that.
I can reach it. Yeah. So
See,
I do
that
like it better.
I thought that was a DualShock for at first. That looks. I do
Oh,
like that
really?
blue. I wish I would have
Yeah.
bought one of those.
I don't like the white. I think the white and then the black
I think that
is
looks really
what
good.
I don't like.
I do
Yeah, I
want to
like this one a lot
comment. Go back way back to earlier when we talk about that Xbox guy who's playing, Breath of the Wild. I've suggested him trying to use gyro aiming because watching his videos, he never has arrows. He's always asking for tips. He's like, I don't know how. I'm always out of arrows. Well, I watch him aim and he misses like 5 shots in a row. And I just kept
That's why you
leaving.
got no arrows, but
I
you
kept
can't
leaving
shoot.
comments like, dude, try gyro, put it on, get good with it. It'll change the way you play this game. And he just
Change your
keeps-
life.
but he just doesn't do it. So, and I'm like, that's one thing about Nintendo is they've been all in with gyro since the Wii, but I would say that's
Yeah.
a knock against the Wii U Pro controller. It didn't have gyro. So it's like that and I don't like both sticks being up. I forget who liked that and who didn't in the group.
I do like them both.
It's fine for just like a regular game, but I was trying to play like Call of Duty or something. My muscle memory I could not accurately turn that camera.
You love using Call of Duty. You keep bringing the Call of Duty.
I mean, that's the game that I tried to play that I couldn't play on Wii U.
Yeah.
I was nowhere near as good as.
That's why you pull out that Wii remote and nunchuck and go to work, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I think I mentioned that was the fact that there are fucking games on Wii U that you can't even use your Pro controller or your gamepad with. You have to have Wii remotes, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Plus, there's
first of all, Nintendo Land, you can't play multiplayer with Nintendo Land unless you have Wii remotes.
Yeah, and you can't play
And I'm like,
Splatoon.
"That's
You can't play Splatoon with
kinda
the Pro
crazy."
controller. You cannot play
Nope.
Splatoon unless you could turn gyro off. Could you play it without gyro?
No, you can't play. You can't play with the Pro controller. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can play with the Pro controller.
I thought you needed
do
the
it with
screen.
my
I thought you
students.
needed the screen.
No. You didn't
Nah.
need it. No, you could. I
So
remember
how
playing
would
that
you
game
how would
enough.
you jump? You just wouldn't be able to jump to a
You have to
different
use
spot
they updated it. You could do like the the X button, I believe, where you could jump
Yeah.
between
on Wii U.
on Wii U. It was a later update.
Huh.
It wasn't like a
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was-
like as soon as it came
Mhm.
out. Because you're right, in the
And I'm
beginning you
only
could
thinking of,
you could only use the gamepad.
I'm only thinking of like local multiplayer because obviously, me and my students play that way, and they use the Pro controller. But I wasn't thinking about online how that would work
I feel like online you just had to play with the gamepad.
because you can't gyro aim, and because like you did on Switch 2, right? You had
Mhm.
the little gyro aim. I guess you can manually aim, which sucks.
Yeah.
That seems like it would suck big time.
I was talking to my
don't think I've-
PC buddy at work, and I was watching somebody play The Last of Us. I started I didn't keep going, but she was playing The Last of Us for the first time on PC, and she's using keyboard and mouse, and she's like struggling to what button do I hit to pick up stuff? What button do I hit? I'm like, I never understood the keyboard and mouse. I understand the mouse part for aiming and shooting. I don't understand the keyboard part because you have no analog
I agree.
movement. You're
don't
using
get
the
that either.
AWSD for forward and back. You have to hold shift to run or jump. I think you hold control or shift to run, and then spacebar is to jump. And then you got to hit all these other buttons. I'm like, it's so much easier with face buttons and a left
That's
analog
'cause
stick.
you're coming with a console gamer mentality. If you had been doing that shit,
I know when you're
from
good,
day
we get
one.
used to it, but I'm just saying it's
yeah,
a less precise. You don't have any analog movement in your actual character's movement.
I think
And-
you have the best aim on the planet.
But yeah, the
That
mouse,
fucking
the mouse part is unbeatable. So I was like, can't they just have a mouse and then give me like a nunchuck with a bunch of buttons and an analog
They
stick?
did, it's called the Wii remote.
It is
I
a
know,
good
but I
game.
mean for PC, I was like, that would be the
Yeah, I
best of
know,
both
I know.
worlds. And he goes, well, the auto aim is so bad now. That's people they've added it to these games with this crossplay. So a lot of these guys have auto aim with dual analogs, and they're just roasting the PC guys because the auto
fucking
aim is
lame.
instant. And I'm like, yeah, that's stupid. I think auto aim's fine. You're playing your single player game, and like freaking Saros, that has some of the weapons have auto aim disabled, so you can pick it up and I pick it up and I'm like, damn, I can't hit anything now. Like I'm so reliant on auto aim. But if that game had gyro aiming, I wouldn't use auto aim. It's like,
No, Donnie Arts, I'm sorry to tell you, but if you play local multiplayer, I know a lot of people just didn't do that shit. I didn't do it. I don't think I ever did it with my kids or anything. If you play local multiplayer on Wii U on Splatoon, you can use the Pro Controller. You have to.
yeah, because
Pro Controller. One person gets the TV screen, the other person gets the game.
Did
pad
that
screen.
game work with a
And that's
Wii remote and nunchuck?
I don't think so.
I have to look that
I
up.
don't think so. Where is my?
I don't think it
Hold on.
did, but I think you technically could have made it work.
Splatoon, where are you?
This is weird holding these. I haven't held these like this in a while.
Robert says that's all he plays. I don't think.
Yeah, he doesn't play.
I don't think though
he doesn't
that.
play gyro.
I don't think that those add much to the holding experience.
It's showing a Wii remote.
You know what I wish it was? I wish it was like Switch 1's grips, where instead of like, because it really is just more of a cover for the mouse. I wish it was more like.
It says on
you know how
the internet.
Oh, look.
It's
showing Wii remote. I don't know if you can see it. So it's Wii remote and then like Wii Pro controller.
It's the Pro controller, yeah. It's the Wii Classic Controller Pro. You couldn't use the Wii remote and
Classic
nunchuck.
controller, yeah.
You had to use the
Wii
classic controller.
I think I'm more surprised you could do that. Jesus.
Fucking Wii U, man.
Some of these controllers.
It's the Swiss Army knife of gaming.
That's part of its problem. It didn't have its own identity.
But again, you had games like Mario Party where you couldn't even play that bitch without Wii remotes. And if that shit didn't come in the box, just to assume everybody has a Wii and shit. Okay, yeah, maybe. Most people had their Wii's boxed up and put in the closet.
I bought a new Wii remote after I got the Wii U. I bought a new light blue, kind of like teal Wii remote because it had the Motion Plus built in. I bought two Wii. I bought two Wii remotes when I got the Wii U because I wanted to play some of those multiplayer games with people.
Isn't that when they released these bad boys?
Oh yeah, those
like the Mario.
I don't
ones.
I don't remember the.
These are all motion. These are all Motion Plus. So I'm thinking.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Terrell, let's get your thoughts. What Fire Emblem Direct? Are you looking forward to it? Are you gonna watch?
I'm conflicted. So I want to put this in context. I've said this before, but just to reiterate it for those who may not have heard, I've obviously I'm a big modern Fire Emblem fan, but when it comes to like my favorite games in the recent years, I like Three Houses, but I don't love Three Houses, and unfortunately, this game is definitely taking cues from Three Houses. I know why, because Three Houses was popular and people liked all that other shit about it. I think Three Houses is a great story. I don't think it has great gameplay, is how I feel about Three Houses. From what I've seen of Fortune's Weave, I'm mixed with it. Like, I'm afraid it's gonna go that Three Houses route because they already said there's like 4 main characters and you gotta go through fucking 4 different stories, and I'm just like, I don't think y'all understand. That's kind of a slog, especially if there's not any real variation on how. And it's also considered a tournament, which kind of that interests.
That's why I thought it wasn't a regular Fire Emblem game. I thought it was just like, is this just like a some kind of tournament version of a strategy?
It technically is still still technically a mainline game. It's just a different approach. I just don't know if I'm gonna love that combat because
I was like, are all the arenas the same, or is there gonna be a variety of like environments?
It seems like, from what it sounds like, it's kind of like what happened with Three Houses, where the path diverges majorly once you. Hello, Kitty. The path diverges majorly, diverges greatly after you get to a certain point in the game. So I think in like Three Houses, it was like chapter 11 or some shit like that. From what I've heard, it's supposed to be.
Look at that.
No, well played. No, it's listen, I walked into it. I understood.
What was that character's name?
Cautiously optimistic.
Sothis? How'd you pronounce that?
Yeah, Sophis. Yeah,
Sophus.
Sophus.
I
'Cause
thought it
it's-
was so this. I was like, is it so this? Like, is it like
No, and the fact that this game is connected to Three Houses because she's in both of those games. She's just older in this game. Makes me go,
she come
okay.
kind of fan favorite or something?
No, I didn't really care for Zelfus like that. But that's me though. Maybe the fandom did. I didn't. Three
I'm
Houses
sure
is a weird game for me,
there's
bro.
some little group somewhere. Yeah, I agree with the your assessment about it. Yeah, having a great story, but the gameplay kind of lacking. I think that's spot on. One of the reasons it was a
So, like,
it's become a slog for me to get through. because,
I'm cautiously optimistic. That's how I feel about the direct. Like, it's one of those directs that has the potential to blow me out the water by showing me a bunch of cool shit. But it could also confirm all my biggest fears of it just being, oh, it's just Three Houses again, but like on the Switch 2, which I really hope it's not that, because Three Houses gave up on a couple mechanics. It got rid of the triangle. We were just fucking boxing people at a certain point. I like that it felt very Persona-ish. That's the way I would describe it. Three Houses feels like Persona, and I'm not in love with that idea because it's not.
Can't get that to focus.
It's not why I played Three Houses. Like, those aren't the same game to me. Persona and Three Houses have very different vibes, and Three Houses tried to blur that shit with the whole daily routines, and then you teach your students, and I'm just like, all right,
What was
I get it. It's
what's-
just not my thing.
I see Clocked It beat
I just read-
Metaphor. What's
up?
Metaphor like? Is that
I haven't played Metaphor yet, but Metaphor is, from what I heard, is just Persona that's not Persona.
It just feels like very Persona-ish, yeah.
just?
because it literally, like, the way it's
It's like
structured, some of the
Dark
art
Souls
style-
versus Demon Souls. It's like it's still the same kind of game but different names. kinda.
Yeah, that's what most people have told me. I haven't actually touched it myself yet, because just like Persona, that's 100-hour investment. I don't know. And plus that, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 upgrade came out this weekend, so I had other things on my mind personally. Ugh,
How is
the
it?
game looks good.
Oh,
It's so good. It looks so good, dog.
J Biggs J Biggs is like, all I know about Fire Emblem is Roy and Marth from Smash Brothers, and I'll keep it that way.
Fuck, I forgot about Roy.
You know why? Because
Is that your guy?
We don't. Fun fact, yeah, Roy's our boy. Fun fact, we never got Roy's game in the U.S. We still don't have Roy's game in the U.S.
It was so strange that he's in Smash, but we never got his name. Get him over here.
Yeah, because we don't have his original game. We have his dad's game. We have the game that has his dad in it,
Yeah.
but not him. And I'm just like, hey,
That's
Nintendo,
interesting.
you wanna fix that? Like,
Can you fix that, please?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? But oh no,
We're
the
getting
Xenoblade 2.
Famicom. We're getting Famicom Detective Club and shit. We can get. Can we get Fire Emblem with fucking Roy in it, please?
That's weird. But real quick, just so the Xenoblade 2 upgrade, it's so good. It's not perfect. It's not like a lock 60, but it's actually
Yeah, it
more
looks really
consistent than the Xenoblade 1 upgrade. Because Xenoblade 1 upgrade, although it also hits 60 sometimes, it's not all the time.
Mhm.
And there are a couple. They also did a couple of quality of life changes they didn't talk about. Like, you know, that stupid field skill issue where, like,
Yeah,
if you didn't
I
have
heard
the
about that.
They fixed that. People said it's easier to get rare blades now, although I can't tell if that's legit or if it's just people going through like a placebo effect. And the game generally looks very, very nice.
Did they?
There's some audio mixing issues though. Like, holy shit!
Oh,
like,
really?
if you want to hear somebody's footsteps in 4K, Jesus fucking Christ!
Those
it
games
is-
always have like a really obtrusive like running.
No, it's. I need to show. I need to send you a video. The shit sounds loud as fuck. They also have it where now the battle music doesn't sound nearly as loud in fights, and you're mostly just hearing sound effects and voiceovers.
Did
So
they
there's
fix?
definitely an
Did they
audio
make
mix,
Rex
so-
actually look cool? Did they give him a good change his design so he didn't look so stupid?
You know damn well that's not what happened. The only people who got new outfits were Pyra and Mithra, and I didn't know this because I never played Xenosaga. Is it Xenosaga? The new blade is from Xenosaga, or is it Xenogears? I forget which one she's from. What was it, Xenosaga she's from?
Xenosaga.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah,
Telos
Xenosaga.
and Cosmos are from Xenogears. Yeah. So it's another Xeno reference, which is why everyone in the back.
Somebody
What?
said that I guess they're alluding to you not having played Xenosaga. Have you not played it?
No, I have not touched those games
Oh, you
yet.
haven't?
There also people keep throwing out rumors because they keep playing with us with these fucking.
Right. I was gonna
I'm
say
like,
there's a
y'all,
rumor that
y'all
the
playing
saga
these
might be
fucking
coming.
games, and I'm like, and I think isn't it Bandai who has the license to that?
That's Bandai. Yes, I'm sure it's Bandai. Let me make
And I was
sure.
just like,
Yeah, Namco. So yeah,
and I'm
Bandai.
like, y'all need to stop playing with us and just let them have the license at least to make the fucking game.
Yeah, I mean,
because you're doing too much. Like,
I mean,
y'all ain't doing that with the IP.
Like, are they gonna? Because I'm gonna show off a little bit here because it's one
No,
of
go
my
for it.
favorites
I'm
on
fine with this
PS2. So if you know anything about Xenosaga, each one of these bitches comes with a fucking movie DVD and shit, like an anime and shit. Like,
Really?
are they gonna, if they were to like release wait a minute, I'm thinking, never mind. I'm thinking of Dot Hack. Never mind. Forget that. Forget what I said. But yeah, anyway, but there is like a lot of like really cool, like there is like animation and all that cool stuff in it. Like if they were to go, well, I'm guessing what route would they go? Would they like just kind of port it and clean it up and shit and
I
kind
think
of
at the very
remaster?
least, well, how can you play? Well, I guess my question is, how could you legally play it now? Like, is it on the PlayStation Store?
I don't know that. I don't know if it's on PlayStation Store.
Those in the chat, if y'all know, I'm just
Yeah, if
curious
you know.
because if there's no way to play it, I would at very least just like a digital version to play of it. Like that's if nothing else, just
Yeah.
give me a way of playing the original games. Now, obviously, preferably you want remakes, but I'm not gonna be greedy. Just give me a way to play the original games, and I'll start there. But like, I hate that like and it's weird because it's Xenoblade 2 of all the games. It's not any of the other games. It's just 2.
Why? That's kind of random.
And it has almost every Xenoblade game reference in there except for 3. Because it has the Cosmos, Telos, Momo, you have Shulk and Fiora as blades, you have Elma as a blade. The only character we don't have is anyone from 3. That's it. Every other Xeno game is represented in that game, which is weird.
Actually, no, Lenny. Dot Hack is not on. The Dot Hack games that are on Switch were like the kind of spin-off ones. They weren't the like mainline. I'm trying to remember what they were called.
So Donnie said it's only on the PlayStation 2, Donnie? Jesus Christ. So they never put it on the PlayStation Store? I'm surprised.
I got everything right here. All right, yeah. So the Dot Hack games that are on Switch are the Rebirth one, and I think Reminisce is on there too. But the mainline Dot Hack games, so those are the one I was thinking about when I was talking about anime. All those bitches come with full-on anime movie and shit.
Well, because Dot Hack Sign actually has an anime. That's actually how I was introduced to the series. I didn't know it was a game until I watched until people were told me after because the anime used to air on Adult Swim a lot, and we'd be like, the fuck is this? And then someone's like, oh yeah, it's a game. I'm like, what do you mean it's a game? The fuck?
Yeah,
that was before that.
Yeah, the ones that they re-released or remastered, I guess you would say, were it's not really side, but they're side stories. They're not really they're not part of the main line. Yeah, still pretty cool, but I would like to see the mainline stuff re-released or remastered or something.
Baseline, all I really want right now is just a way to play it on like a modern console. Right now, I mean, obviously, remasters and remakes are always nice and good.
Version, a remaster would be, I think, would be great for modern audiences to play because it's so much effort. You can clearly see how much effort and work went into those fucking games. That series.
I think what's killing me is that Monolith Soft is actively trying to keep those titles in like the mind share by referencing them so much in like the Xenoblade game. So it's like somebody, like, people want this. There are definitely people in the back like, hey, can we get like any representation, like just something,
right? Yeah.
So, but I get
you're trying to get Batista to be Kratos because your boy got injured.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
You
I mean,
I
clearly
mean,
he has the look, but
yeah, he has the look. I don't know if he has the acting chops for that. Well,
yeah,
wait. What
I
version of Kratos are we talking about? We're talking about
we're talking about
OG.
sad dad Kratos is what.
I guess you know what, he could do
I
that
guess he can
technically.
do that. Yeah, I've seen him
If
do
you
that in the
now, if you
movie
were talking
already.
original Kratos, I would disagree. But like Sad
Yeah,
Dad
I would
Kratos, yeah,
disagree
he
with
can
that.
be.
But he could
You
do
know why
sad
I
dad
say?
Kratos.
You
Yeah.
know why I say that? Because I think Drax is very much in that same kind of
Well,
pocket.
I was gonna say a lesser known movie. I guess it's the zombie movie he did with Zack Snyder is a sad dad movie. I think I could
I hate
I
the
could
I hate the
yeah,
I
I
hate
know
that the genre is sad dad. I hate
sad
that that's the
dad.
genre. Hey, bro, you want to go watch yourself a sad dad movie? Oh no! Sorry, continue. My bad.
No, yeah, I was just saying that movie he played that type of character, so he could totally do it.
Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah, I guess he would be good. Actually, I guess he would be pretty good. I'd be fine
spoke
with it. I
about
probably
the
would watch it
re-releases.
for him.
Bandai spoke about the re-release
Oh,
of the
yeah, I was
Xenogears
reading that too.
Saga. They said it's not financially smart for them. Bitch.
What does that even mean? What does that mean? It's
Code
not,
here. We know it's Monolith Soft Baby. That's crazy.
yeah,
What?
like they don't have to just remaster it. They can do that. They don't need. I guess they would need Monolith.
Yeah, just
no,
clean it up. All you gotta do is just clean it up,
yeah.
and we.
just-
Jesus Christ, bro.
1080p in that shit. That's all you're doing. Cleaning the textures. Do you need Monolith Soft to do that? The game is there. The bones are there.
I feel like that's gonna have to be one of those. Nintendo's gonna have to get in a room and they're gonna have to discuss.
Right,
it.
Nintendo's gonna have to. Yeah.
Like, hey, which is crazy because Bandai and Nintendo already work together on a lot of shit anyway. So I'm
Yeah,
like, guys,
but they want Nintendo to foot that bill. That's what basically that's what they're saying. Can
that's another
Nintendo
thing.
pay for this,
That's one
please?
thing I like to bring up that people don't like to bring up sometimes. And then Nintendo foots the bill with a lot of third party titles more than people give them
do.
credit for.
They do.
One of the things I noticed recently was with Square. People don't know. Well, I think people remember now that like so. I was looking into playing another Dragon Quest game, and I realized, all right, for the 3DS, we had like 3 of them bitches come out. I think it was like 8, 9, 7, and it was like a bunch of them. And I think other than 8, Nintendo had to foot the bill for them to come out in like the US.
No one ever
Oh
sees
my
this
God.
cat.
Yeah.
But Nintendo had to foot the
Look
bill
at-
for those translations, and it was like
Right.
people don't think about that shit a lot. Like if you don't feel like
They don't give them credit for that shit.
it's gonna be the same
Get
situation
out
as
of there.
Bantai and Kaito's HD remaster will be a Switch exclusive and maybe come on the PC as well.
Is it a Switch exclusive?
It's not, right?
I didn't know that was a
Right?
thing.
I knew Bantai.
But
Hold on.
They're
you know,
really doing that?
Kaitos was a thing.
No,
I
that
knew it
they
was
were
a
doing a
thing.
remake.
No, remastered.
Oh.
They're talking about the
Remastered.
remaster.
Oh, those
remaster.
that came out. Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if those
I
came
thought-
out anywhere else.
I thought those were multi-plats though, because
I did too, but I guess not.
hold on. Is that?
That-
Oh, that might be. He might be right on that. I don't. Oh, really? Did not know that.
so
it's
is it
only
or
on
isn't it?
Switch.
I
It's
thought
only
so.
Yeah,
on
okay.
Switch.
Hmm.
Huh?
Okay.
Was that because? Wait, did Nintendo foot the bill for that? Is that what happened?
You would think that would be the case.
Because
Why
I
else would
don't.
they not release it on other consoles?
I don't see a PlayStation.
Well, except for the Xbox,
version.
don't put it on that. Anybody buying?
Well,
it over
wait,
there.
wait.
I said
Gamers,
except for
gamers
Xbox, don't put it on that. Anybody, they ain't buying that shit over there.
So wait, is it Donnie? Is it confirmed that they foot the bill for that game, and that's the reason why it's only on Switch and PC?
Oh, it's on Switch and PC. Okay, so I figured there was something else it was on.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
PC.
Still,
Yeah,
I think Bayo would like a Bayo type situation. Well,
I think PC is a weird choice as well. So.
yeah, I feel like there had to be some. Switch gamers don't play third party games. Shut the fuck up, Mohammed. I saw that immediately, which I was like, bro, what the fuck? I do think
what are
that's
you
kind of
talking
shady,
about?
bro. Why I gotta fucking.
Shit, on
Also,
the
why would.
on the 3DS, I
What?
didn't own a third party game.
Really?
Damn, that's all.
And that's
well, I
a
won't say
lot
that's
of,
all I
and there was
have.
a lot of good titles
There's
in
a
the 3DS.
lot of good third-party games
on-
on there.
I would argue. Would y'all? I don't know if Juice may not be in the position to argue.
Juice may not
this or
answer. Right.
Do you think the 3DS was the best of the Nintendo handhelds, or would you put something above it?
Oh no, there's nothing above
Okay.
3DS for me.
Okay,
3DS
okay,
is the
okay.
top Nintendo handheld for sure.
I mean,
Okay.
It's,
I
as
think
far as like dedicated real hand, you leave out fucking, even if you leave out the Switch, because yeah, the Switch is
No, I'm not.
handheld, but it's a
I'm not
hybrid.
counting the Switch. I wouldn't count the Switch.
And I'm not counting fucking PC handhelds and shit. If you're talking about like, you know, pure gaming handhelds up until like the Vita and shit, yeah, PS or the 3DS is like,
I'll take
it was
the
PSP for me. When PSP came out, but then the 3DS topped it to me, so it's definitely 3DS.
I'll take
for me.
the new
Yeah,
3DS XL as the best.
Well, yeah, new 3DS
Oh yeah,
XL.
but man,
But
I put that in the same family.
library, the games library,
I feel like the
I think
DS.
is untouchable.
I
when it
like
comes
the
to
DS
handhelds.
had
the
a
DS
really
had
good
some- the
library.
DS Now the DS had a strong library too. Don't get it twisted, but like,
Oh, it did for sure.
but I'll be honest with you, that 3DS library for me. Now, granted, I need to be fair. I'm biased because I got a lot of RPGs out of that fucking handheld. I got a lot.
For me, it was the library plus graphics. I'm gonna be a graphic, so the library plus graphic. That was the. I think that's the peak of a handheld console. Was
Yeah.
3DS visual, or I actually you would say Vita, but I don't think the Vita games actually look that great. I think they tried too hard to look like console games, whereas the 3DS knew what it was. It's a
and
handheld,
just and just rock what it was.
and it
I still think
excelled at that.
what was it? Castlevania Mirror of Fate was such a good game for me. I was like,
Oh,
oh my
man.
god. That's what's crazy when Juice is like, I only played first party. I'm like, bruh.
That's all I had. I had like 11
Everybody was.
games.
I'll be real with you. Almost every third party was killing it on that system. Like it was
yeah.
crazy.
That was a good time.
Even
That
Resident
was-
Evil Revelations. which was
Resident
a-
Evil Revelations blew my fucking mind
That's
when
like
that game came out.
crazy. That and they
was-
started out with it was that and Street Fighter 4, right?
Street
Mhm.
Fighter
They
4
came-
looked amazing on 3DS.
And I was like, okay, all right, all right.
And then it gave me some Ocarina of Time and fucking Star Fox 64 3D. And I'm like, this fucking console is it, bro. This is.
Yeah.
And then you had 3D Land come out. And then you have fucking Luigi's Mansion 2. And
Between
You
Worlds.
also had you also had a lot of strong smaller titles.
yeah, I didn't even get it to like the smaller titles or like the RPGs that came out.
Shit, we
on
got
that
what was it?
system. Like
Wait, question.
Fi-
Did Pushmo
Fire Emblem was reborn on the 3DS. Like
Oh, absolutely.
Awakening. My
Was-
God.
Question was Pushmo, was that 3DS or was that
Pushmo, that's 3DS first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Wii U.
okay? It was
Yeah,
3DS.
3DS.
on both.
I'm still a big fan of Dylan, even though they haven't done shit
Dylan's
with my boy.
yeah, Rolling Western. Fantastic.
Fucking
Every,
Don't forget
what's those
Codename
guys' name?
Steam.
Shinin? The Shinin games on there.
It's still a gem to me. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. What's up? T?
Codename Steam. Nobody played that. I was in the Shinin games, like Art of Balance
Oh,
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just-
You know, ooh.
Just hearing the music, bro. That take me back. That take me to a time slot. It's just
It was a-
Didn't I have
it was a
Metal
different
Gear
time.
Solid 3 on 3DS?
It was a Metal Gear game. I don't
Isn't
know
that
if it
why
was three,
how
but
your
it-
kid beat it, T? Didn't he finish it on the 3DS?
Oh.
yeah, my son beat Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater on
Yeah.
3DS. Before me. He beat Snake Eater.
Also
before I
had
did.
a port of Mario
And,
Maker and Woolly World and
Ocarina of Time is where he beat it. 7 years old. he
Yeah,
beat
it was
Ocarina of
solid.
Time
Yeah,
on
it was Snake Eater 3D, which damn, it's $100 now. Good God.
Yeah, that game went up. And
Oh man.
I was mad at my son because he let somebody hold his 3DS.
And
or
we
2DS.
never saw it again. And never saw it again.
Never saw the bitch again. And guess what game
Damn.
was in there?
What?
Snake
Oh,
Eater.
I wonder.
Metal Gear Solid 3D. The game that's
God.
like $100 loose now.
Yeah, I
And
think
I was mad.
yeah,
I was mad at him for a good 2 months about that shit.
Yeah, the 3DS had some killer titles, bro. First
Yeah.
party and third party. For a while, hell, it was the best Nintendo thing we had for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And have you seen how much they went up in price?
Oh, they were going up in price.
Used 3DS. Them bitches are $300
Really?
basically.
Yeah, they are.
Starting.
They're expensive. They're
I
pretty
still
expensive.
have mine. That's one of-
Especially the. I think it's the new
XL,
2DS
the 3DS.
specifically.
Yeah, the 2DS XL and then the new 3DS XLs. Those fucking things are $300.
That's the only
bro.
Nintendo handheld I didn't trade in because I liked it.
It's
Yeah.
such a good. I still want that 2DS.
And I have every
XL.
iteration except for the 2DS. I want to get a 2DS, but it's too expensive now. I don't want that. shit.
Yeah, it's like
And-
it's like $350. I'm looking at it.
You
right
could turn-
now.
like,
I
God.
can't justify it.
You could
And
turn it
keep
on right
it's
now.
on sale.
I bet
it's
you-
on sale. You know how much it is normally? $5.59.
Jesus.
Right.
You should
God.
You can get a Iron Thor, the copycat 3DS.
Yeah.
You can get one of those for that.
I'm
shit.
really. I'm a whore for original hardware. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog.
Yeah, but it's so close to original hardware. It is very close.
I know, but fuck.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just not.
The fact that I
it
know
feels
that
like
it's
it.
not is a problem. That's my problem. I can't just
Yeah,
let
but
this
it's some-
shit slide.
It is really nice to be able to play those 3DS games in 4 times the resolution and shit. I mean, god damn, them bitches look so
but
good.
God damn it. I couldn't
Yeah.
let it slide.
Well, I
bro.
say the Iron Thor is like $500 though. That shit is expensive.
Well, yeah, at that point you're just essentially ugh.
Yeah. Might as well just get a
Oh
3DS.
yeah.
Smash Brothers also.
Did-
Smash 4 was on 3DS. It was a good version
Yeah.
too. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very good.
You made me pull my 3DS collection out. How
Luigi's
dare you,
Mansion
bro.
2. Did you say that? Dark Moon?
Mine's right here.
I think somebody
Oh,
said
did anybody
that.
get up on this right here?
Oh, don't do that. All right,
Project Some of my friends.
here's my problem. Here's my problem because you
What?
brought up Trauma. It's a
Oh,
good
no.
game, but it's so fucking long.
It's
And
long
it's
as
so-
shit.
It's so long and tedious, bro.
So
once you get-
chatty.
Once you get the combos down, like in the first maybe 10 hours, and you
Yeah.
realize, damn, I got another 30 or 40 to go, and you're just
Mhm.
like, fuck, it just won't stop. And like, I know, I think, and the funny thing is, isn't that originally from the PSP? Isn't there like a game on the PSP that
no,
does
not
that?
Crosszone. Crosszone is original for 3DS.
No, isn't there? I thought no, the main characters are from a PSP game. I think
Yeah, the character. Oh, you're talking about
I forget their names. They were original characters,
Yes.
but they're in a
Yes.
game that's like originates from the PSP. I thought.
yeah. Who the fuck?
Oh,
Who is that?
random thing. You're talking about how stuff has gone up. You can't
Yeah.
buy an external disc, CD or Blu-ray drive for PC. When I bought mine, they were like $120.
I saw that.
Now those are
what
super
the fuck
expensive.
is going on?
Really? I'm glad I still got mine.
So
I
when
still
mine
use that bitch.
when
too.
mine breaks down, if mine breaks down so I rip my movies to a server, I'm gonna have to shell out $200, $300 if I want to
They're
keep
that
doing it.
expensive now.
I haven't checked personally in a while, but I know a guy his broke and he said that they were like over 200 now.
Oh,
Ever Oasis?
you bastard! You bastard!
Did that get a
No!
did that get a pretty big E3 presentation one year? Like they're like,
and
oh,
it
was like-
man,
Yeah.
it came out to like
To no
I-
fanfare
no one
whatsoever.
cared. It was like the
all,
big
but
game
man,
they were
fucking
doing at the
home.
treehouse
You
and
made me
shit.
mad for this shit.
I mean, I can dig for days. I mean, I can go to work, Inception 2, and I'll just do one more. Oh, what the Batman game was really good on here too. Batman, what was it? Arkham.
Oh, I remember
Oh,
that.
man.
I can't think.
The one made by the guys who did Samus Returns.
Mhm. What was that
Uh,
called?
I don't see it here. It's too hard to get to.
I'm still proud
But
of
yeah,
my
the-
3DS library.
I love that fucking game.
Fucking
Batman
go.
game.
I
don't
still have
fucking
that.
know.
Mine's still sealed.
I
I'm
found the
just
fact that I
waiting.
found like a bunch of them bitches sealed.
I'm waiting for
Fucking-
that.
And was it Nia? We used to talk this game up. Was it Nia or
Y- Yeah, I mean, man, that game needs a lot more love, and this is not gonna get it. It's a
Codenames
quality.
team was just because it didn't it come out like within days of like Majora's Mask or some shit.
It came out at the
And I'm
worst
like-
time.
I'm
What's
like,
the-
what are you doing, man?
I'm trying to remember what's the game that came out recently that not recently, but it has the similar gameplay style as it.
Oh, there it is, Blackgate. Thanks, Donnie. Blackgate,
Oh, is that the Batman game?
the Batman game. I love that game on 3DS, bro.
I never got a chance to play it, and then I went out of my way to get this physically.
I think it's on
This is-
Vita too.
Juice is a
Yeah,
fan.
I
of
love
this one.
Blackgate.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at the drive I
shout out to
bought.
Spider- of
Sorry, the
course.
the Asus Blu-ray drive. I paid $136 after tax. Now
Yeah.
a used one is $300 for a Blu-ray
God,
drive.
the Fire Emblem Twins. Although this game is a fucking pain in the ass, but
Oh, was it on Wii U too? Fuck.
what? Blackgate?
Blackgate.
Yeah, it
I
was.
guess it was on consoles. It came to consoles.
Later.
Yeah.
It did. Oh, that's right. I did play Tomodachi Life.
Tamagotchi like.
That's not a game.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real with you. I got really experimental with this console because like that's where I played Fire Emblem the first time. Obviously, this goat that fucking Sakurai needs to stop playing games with. I'm so pissed
Yeah.
off with this man. He keeps you can't drop greatness and then be like, nah, that's it, fam.
Yeah,
And
like
I'm gonna make T
even
mad
to
with
this
this one.
day, we ain't gotta.
I'm gonna make T mad with this one.
Oh no! Oh, why you doing?
And then fucking and to give
Chibi Robo Zip Trash. That game is
and to give Square some credit, fucking bangers,
Bravely
bro.
Default for sure. Bravely Default. You gotta have those.
I'm surprised they haven't ported this one. This is the only Bravely game that isn't ported anywhere. It's only on the 3DS. Because this one got ported on Switch 2
Well,
at the beginning
Well,
of
if you
its
can port that
release.
shit and put it on a key card, and fuck you, then.
I mean,
I mean-
look, at least it's on the
That
console, I
game was on a
guess.
key card. Yeah, I guess it's. But still, key card.
I don't
You
even-
put that shit on key card.
I don't even think I finished this.
Wow,
No, I
Jay
hate to
Biggs
admit
has
this.
never owned a 3DS.
Of course.
Oh, really?
what?
Jay
Jay
Biggs.
Biggs, come on, my man. You're a Nintendo fan. You got to have a 3DS.
This
You
is the
got
game I
to have
really
a
pushed
3DS.
for. I actually tried to get through
Oh my
Kirby
gosh,
games and
but
shit.
Deluxe.
I had the Planet
Um,
Robot one, and that's when I realized
Ro-
Kirby wasn't for me.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Kirby is a very
That's-
specific franchise.
Aren't they porting those or something?
If they are, I haven't heard anything.
Heard that they were going to port those. I think
They
that was
might.
like a rumor or something.
It's probably part of about the rumor mill.
Yeah.
I think Also, I didn't even pick it up. I didn't even grab my Pokemon games yet, man. Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
didn't even go into Pokemon, Sun and Moons. And
Pokemon's a
I
whole
didn't get into all
problem and a
that.
half for me.
That's
right
a whole
now.
nother thing.
That's fucking
Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate. I already
Oh,
said
that's right.
X Zone. Shimigami Tensei 4. My God.
Did you have the
My-
original or the what's it, Revengeance? I think it's the other. What's the other one called?
No, I only had
It's-
the original.
Yeah, I have the original too. I don't have the
Yeah.
updated one, which I heard
The
is
one that's
a
probably-
lot-
It's probably worth
insanely
$500
better.
or some shit right now.
Oh, you still have your box? Damn, you villain!
You don't have your box?
I thought I had my box, but
Look
I
at
don't
this.
know where
I
it
have
is.
all my boxes.
I haven't seen it
Okay.
in a while.
I have
Well,
11.
so to give context, I originally bought a 3DS XL, the blue one, and then I traded in for a new 3DS, and I can't find the box with the new 3DS.
I bought
Yeah, I don't.
the original 3DS because I was part of the ambassador. Then I got the Blue XL refurbished. And then I sold that for the same price I paid for it.
That box. Is that the one you just showed? This one?
No, I had the new 3DS.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's 3DS XL.
Yeah, see, T, the one you had before was the one I bought first.
That's the one you had? Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got, you
original.
got this one, Trill?
What the fuck?
Oh, Twisted. Twisted's the shit, yo.
Nah, but I got this because I'm a whore. I bought the European version.
So did
bought
I.
the Euro-
Yeah.
I was
I
such. I,
have
was
it
like,
too.
I need it, and I'm not letting that slide. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I have
I gotta get that physical copy.
this.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dream
And now
Drop?
it's a,
Is that Dream
yep,
Drop?
and now it's part of
Yeah.
that collection. That
I wonder what this game's
yeah.
worth. This had gyro. This is my favorite
Yeah, that-
WarioWare.
Was that
Yeah, that was
Wario?
awesome.
what?
Twisted.
Oh,
Twisted,
Twisted.
I don't have a system.
got-
I don't have a
Man,
system that
Luigi's
plays.
Mansion was like the game that was like 3DS is something else, bro. That's
Oh,
different
there it
now.
is. There's what I was looking for. Look at his little bat. This,
Yeah, I just
ugh,
said that. Yeah, I have
So
that, yeah.
good. So good.
Fantastic.
Oh, and I did buy. I had the support. I had the support.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
So, I mean, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite collections. My favorite libraries, by far.
oh, and
is,
then
3DS.
this fucking.
Oh, Monster
Jesus
Hunter.
Christ.
Which one was it? Monster
Try
Hunter 4?
no.
You had 4 because you got
4,
the
right?
3DS.
We had. Didn't we
Yeah,
have
the
2 of them?
3DS.
Yeah, I had.
There's a couple Monster Hunter games on. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm remembering it because I got the 3DS that has themed,
And it's
My
getting
3DS is
and
themed
the
after
finish
Monster
is
Hunter.
coming off, right?
and it started fucking peeling and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right,
this
so
sucks.
this should be pretty
Sorry.
easy. You guys name my. I have 11 3DS games. So
Uh oh.
first
Okay,
one,
gotcha.
you gotta guess without getting one wrong. So you have to guess them all.
Oh, I can give you 2 right now. I know you got this.
Okay, T.
There's no way.
Well, yeah, we know that. We know that for sure.
That's
T.
one.
T picked the
So
next
check
one.
that off.
Yep.
Uh,
Did I show it?
oh
Yep.
my gosh.
I just
Do
had
you
it. That's why I
have-
should.
Ocarina of Time 3D.
Really?
Oh, no.
I'm
Oh, no.
surprised. Wait. Hold on. I got it. I got you. Hold on. Wait. I got a recovery. You know, I'll just say it. Luigi's Mansion 2.
Well, you got to have Luigi's Mansion too. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
listen. You hold us, okay?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
All
well,
right,
my-
T. Redeem yourself.
Now T, pick another
All
game.
right. I gotta redeem myself. 3D Land. Duh.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
I've said 2 of them
Yeah.
earlier, not that long
He
ago.
said there's all first party. There's no third
It's
party.
all first party.
And I literally said 2 of the games earlier.
So how many is that we got
Yeah.
so far?
That's
I'm
3.
old. I don't remember that shit.
8
So it's
left.
3, and you said you have 8.
Oh.
I thought
Oh, I got one.
you go ahead, T. I'm thinking.
Samus Returns.
Oh yeah, duh.
Okay.
So here's my thing. I think you bought
Which
a Pokemon game,
means-
but I don't think you.
Played
I
that
think
shit?
I think you bought a Pokemon game, but I don't remember if he kept it.
Don't get reckless now.
Ah.
Just stick to the basics.
Stick to the basics.
I got my next one already. I'm good to go. Unless
Are
steal
you
it.
damn you villain?
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's your turn, Terrell. You gotta.
No, you gotta go. You gotta pick one.
I'm gonna say.
party.
I'm gonna say Star Fox 3D.
So you both have one wrong.
Damn. Okay.
Wow. And they're both remakes from '64.
I thought he bought at least
About
one.
My least
Federation Force.
Good call. Good call.
Oh, that's right.
Look at this ugly
he
box
would
art,
have
too.
that.
Yeah, because we were gonna play that.
Trash
I
box
never
art.
got around to playing with it.
Terrell.
Damn, I was gonna say Triforce Heroes, but I don't think that's true. I know Robert played it with Retro and I think it was Retro and T, right?
Triforce
Did he
Heroes?
play-
No, I never played with them.
Fuck, I'm gonna say Triforce Heroes then.
2 wrong for Terrell.
Damn, I thought.
I'm
Oh
about to get one more probably
man, fuck
now.
me.
There's a
It's on me,
couple
it's
like
on me.
obvious ones.
Oh. You got Fire Emblem, didn't you?
Which one?
Awakening.
Ooh.
Boom.
Yeah, that's right.
Boom.
Yeah, duh. I fucked that.
Terrell,
up.
you're-
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna
I'm
lose this.
crazy.
5
That's
left.
crazy.
5
I
left.
should have known better.
How many
So
left?
stupid.
5.
5.
Damn.
Trying to think. It's all the same. as
Damn.
games.
Man,
Help us out, chat.
This one's getting discolored. Damn.
Ooh, what? Smash.
Oh,
Smash
duh.
Brothers.
What the hell?
We just talked about that shit.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
My brain was like, wait a minute.
There's
come
still
on
2
now.
that I said earlier that I said I had that neither of you said.
2 more?
Go.
Damn.
Go. Your turn, T.
I'm about to fail.
I got 2 wrong. It's okay.
Let's see. Did you get Kid Icarus Uprising?
I was thinking.
I'm gonna
that
say
too.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
I was thinking that too.
Ah,
Damn, that's infuriating. Actually. Wait, wait.
I
this
heard
man
about the
is
control
constantly
scheme.
using his
Oh wait,
Nintendo
wait, wait! I
controller.
remember Kirby Robobot. Yeah, okay. Jesus
Oh, he just,
Christ.
yeah, he just, he
Yeah.
He
literally
said
just
it. That's
that,
what my
yeah.
brain. I was like, wait a minute, I'm tripping. How many are left?
3.
3 more.
To
Oh
your,
fuck, it's
to
gonna
your,
get.
to your turn.
Animal Crossing. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Ain't no way in
Animal
hell.
Crossing.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
guess
that
one
shit-
of these is near the top
Uh,
selling.
Mario Tennis.
3 strikes, you're out.
No, Mario Kart.
Oh fuck!
Hey, duh, See, I appreciate that. That reminded me. So we got.
Helped you out. All right.
So there's what, 2 more?
Bring it home, Terrell.
Fuck. Okay, hold on. Mark.
How the hell did that
Uh,
strike out when he had 2
wait,
in a row?
T for
misses?
teen. T for teen.
T for teen.
And
A
It's a
Nintendo
f-
game?
it-
First party
The
game?
first part.
and
the
an E
first
for
party, there-
everybody.
Well, that doesn't help me at all.
A
T
E?
for
Oh,
teen.
what could
There
that
is no
be?
other Metroid game, right? It was Samus Returns, and then no, that was it. There wasn't what else is T for teen from Nintendo?
I'll give you a hint.
specifically?
Every once in a while, Robert says that one of the characters from this game should be in Smash, and we all get mad at him for it.
Oh fuck! I remember that
What?
conversation, but I don't remember who the character.
I don't
is.
remember the
He,
game.
he
Hold
keeps
on.
bringing up this character from this game, and we always get mad at him.
Fuck.
And the other
I
one-
was-
You just got to think of like Nintendo's top IPs.
I don't think it's Pokemon. There is no.
The man getting hints, and I ain't getting no hints.
I'm giving
No,
you
no,
both
well,
the hint now.
Not yeah, at this point. So top IPs: Mario, Zelda, Pokemon. But I don't think it's fuck.
Oh, ain't no
Wait.
way! No way!
What? What?
Oh God! The Muhammad picks are just terrible. They're just.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go.
I'll give
think
you a
those are
hint.
all around
Muhammad has
Muhammad.
one correct.
He's got one.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way.
Oh, Lord. It was got to be. It was got to be that one then. Am I? Is
it's
it
not-
me? I'm gonna
Still
go with.
Diver? I'm gonna say Still Diver.
Here's your
Oh,
hint.
I was gonna go
Here's
with.
your hint.
That bitch is not even open.
It's not
Hey,
open.
Pikmin?
I said
It's
it
not open.
earlier.
It's not Hey Pikmin. It's Codename Steam.
Oh God!
God,
You got
that was
Codename Steam?
fucking with
Like,
me.
Abraham Lincoln
I
should
would've
be in
never guessed
Smash. Abraham Lincoln.
That's right. He used to say it all the
Abraham
time.
Lincoln. I was like, what are you talking about,
Okay.
Abraham Lincoln in Smash?
So the last one's an E for everyone game, and it's
I'll
a part of,
just
like,
say
Nintendo's
that
core game. It's not
there's
Mario Maker.
there's
is it?
been 3 movies
Codename
based on
Steam.
this character.
What?
Ooh, excuse me.
3 movies. It's not Sonic. It can't
Sonic?
be Sonic. But it can't be Sonic. What
It isn't Sonic.
game?
Is it
Because
Mario
I-
and Sonic?
No, it can't. No, there's no way in hell.
Well, he
There's
would not
3
have that on
movies.
3DS.
There's 3 movies.
There's
Wait.
there's a color from the box.
Nintendo? No way, you don't have that.
What is that?
Wait, no, that's not what I was thinking. Never mind.
Yoshi?
Oh.
No. It's
It's
Mario-
Super Mario. What is this? New Super Mario 2? What the
you know
fuck?
you know what's fucking me up? I think of that as a DS game for some fucking reason. My brain was like, "What the hell am I looking at?" I
No,
knew
I
there
was
was another. My brain was like, I knew there was another Mario title.
There's no way. That was one of my picks, but I was like, we used to rag on that fucking game so much. He never bought that shit, and we both got it.
It's such a weird. That
That's-
one, weirdly enough, I think
that's
that's the
crazy.
weird pick. That's the weird pick of them all.
Okay,
That shit looks so.
I don't want this to take forever, but I have 4 DS games left.
Oh, ain't no motherfucking way.
Yeah.
There's
No.
no
Okay,
way.
so one of them is Mario Kart DS,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Is
uh,
Mario, is
Metroid
Mario's
Prime, or
Mar-
Met, Yeah, what is it called?
Metro Prime Hunters.
I traded that in.
Prime Hunters. Oh, you traded that one in.
Mhm.
Is it Mario 64 DS?
I don't have any of those types of games. I didn't
You
rebuy.
don't do the
I don't rebuy a
ports,
lot
the
of
rebuy.
games.
On the DS. God, that's rough.
You'll never
such a
get.
big
You'll never
ass-
get this one.
all first party.
Oh,
This is probably worth
ew!
something. I'd be curious to look.
That shit
I'm
is random
surprised-
as hell.
What? Wait,
It's not
why?
worth anything.
No.
But
It's not worth
why?
anything.
I didn't
No.
think did you even play the Beautiful Joe on the GameCube? What the?
Oh, that was I see. That was what was that? Spirit Tracks?
Tracks.
No.
No,
What?
that was the other one. Then it's
Oh,
Phantom
Phantom
Hourglass, yeah.
Hourglass. Yeah.
Why did I say Spirit Tracks?
Oh, that's not.
Is
helping.
there one more?
Is that Mario?
Oh, is
Is
that
that-
Mario? New Super Mario?
Your
what's
brother
it
had
called?
New Super Mario.
New
Just
Super
Super
Mario.
Mario. Bro.
Yeah. I actually have
Brothers?
more
Oh,
Game Boy Advance games than DS. That's crazy.
Really? I know that's not true for me.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the Game Boy
obviously,
Advance was the Game Boy Advance is when I didn't have money, and the Game Boy Advance is also when I got into Pokemon heavy. Like,
Unless
Oh,
I have them.
I can't play this game because I have probably 50 DS games and 80 3DS games.
no, I
so-
wouldn't even play with you. I
lied
lose every
though.
time.
I actually
I
lied.
lose every time.
I do have one of that style game. I bought Mario
Hey,
Bros. 3.
you busted. You lied on the most like portiest fucking Nintendo handheld of all times.
It was the
Super
love
Nintendo.
of the port.
Hey,
Really?
Advance Wars in a
I
box.
think I'm surprised.
I forgot about
Sometimes
this. This is real time strategy or turn-based like
Yeah, it is.
strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
played 3 turn-based.
I think I'm surprised sometimes when you pull out certain titles because I'm like, oh,
Anybody get the Switch one?
yeah, I have it. I didn't play it, but I have
This
it.
is a repo box because I only had the cart.
Oh, I got the exact same repo box.
I don't know where's I don't.
It
I
is
lost
right
Fusion
there.
though. I don't have Fusion anymore. I don't know what happened to it. That sucks.
Oh, I put my Fusion in there with it because it has a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
My repo box had a Game Boy Advance slot,
This,
and
is this original Game Boy? Is that what this extra slot?
or two Game Boy.
Gotta
No, it's
be,
two Game Boy
yeah.
Advance slots.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to frickin' Fusion. Oh wait, there it is. I got it.
Yeah, that's where mine is. Mine is in. That's so funny. We have the same repro box.
I got this in a repo as well. I have no idea what happened to the box.
Oh yeah, Super Circuit is
That's
dope.
my entire
I like it way
handheld
better
collection.
than like the original one.
That's my entire handheld.
I like it way
basically,
Mario.
Plus this. It was a cool port,
I love
but
Super
I
Circuit.
didn't care for.
Oh,
And then Minish
that was
Cap.
a really good port for Game Boy Advance.
I bought this used at Blockbuster. There's still a little sticky tape from the bottom here.
Minish Cap in the house.
I was broke back then.
Those are some surprises. I would expect you to have.
And I think this
definitely
was a
didn't expect Codename
case for the DS, maybe.
What is
Yeah.
that? Oh, it's the hat. Okay. I was like,
And
what the
what
fuck?
about
Kinda
this?
heavy-
You know what this is?
What the
It's
hell?
the stylus for Zelda. That was like a bonus.
That actually looks pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. to
That's
you,
pretty
bro.
cool. I didn't know they had.
It's not
that
very
shit.
comfortable, but
Well,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
because
it's
you got to
just
hold
looks.
it. It's not bad, but I never really messed with it. But yeah, it's got a little. Maybe it was for the. Let's see, Nintendo DS. It was definitely a gift with some purchase. This might be worth something. Piece of plastic. Yeah, that's my entire handheld gaming collection.
Oh.
But anyway, we should probably.
You didn't pick up one of these?
No, I thought about it.
Oh yeah, the micro.
Oh wait, I do have one more. This is
Oh,
what is this? Curse of the Moon?
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have Curse of the Moon. I'm surprised you don't have more.
I
of
like this, but
those.
I couldn't see it. So I had to wait till I got the SP before I could actually finish it.
Yeah, that shit is dark as hell. And I don't mean tone wise. I mean visually.
Yeah, it was just hard to see with the regular Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
But anyway, T went and saw the Odyssey.
Show
I
and
think
tell. Oh yeah, I did. I gave it a 9.5.
Yeah, I don't understand the people saying that it's just a boring movie that doesn't like has nothing to it. Like it's just a whatever movie. I'm like, I just don't understand what's boring. Like there's some slower spots, but I found it interesting the whole time personally.
That's one of the things I said because a lot of people ask me. It's like, I didn't even feel the 3 hours. It's
Yeah.
just under 3 hours. I don't think
I
it's
felt
that.
it the
I didn't
second
feel that
time.
shit at all.
I started feeling. I checked my phone actually just because I was curious, and I was like an hour and a half in, and I thought it was like over 2 hours, but I thought it flowed pretty well. And then my
So if you're asking me as a purist, I had some issues with the things that were changed, some of the changes, but again, I'm not, because I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, you got to follow the text completely and exactly, because I know that when you change the medium, shit doesn't work the way it will work in written. So
I think he really wanted to like
there were some good changes.
Explore like the effect that the Trojan horse had on like the world, which I thought, I don't know if that was in the text or not, but I thought that was like a really cool thing. Like that was the start of like,
No, that was part of it. Yeah.
Okay. Like the end of the Zeus's rule thing. And
yeah.
That
was kind of the overarching theme for the
build up to that,
for the poem,
to the climax, man. That's just, and then to me, like,
I think Chris Nolan definitely brought it home way stronger than it was in the original like poem, but it was there.
And the whole Trojan horse thing, I thought that was like done really well. Like it wasn't a big part of the movie, but man. So
that's more Iliad than it is Odyssey.
Yeah. You went to an IMAX, I think it was a 2K or digital IMAX like the one I went to. I was very impressed. It's a massive screen. I was like, holy shit.
It's huge and it was fucking crisp.
Yeah.
It was crisp.
I tried to look up the ones around you just to kind of see what screen sizes and stuff were, but there's one people say is like the best one, but it was like the furthest away from your house.
Yeah.
There was one closer, I'm assuming you went to, but I was very impressed.
That's the one I went.
Like when I got home and then on Sunday I watched 2 movies, I was like, man, my screen looks dinky. It looks pathetic compared to the like the trailer. Like
it's usually movie night for us. I was like, we ain't watching no movie tonight. We got home because we went early. We went like at 4 something, and I was like,
but
I don't even want to watch a movie in my theater tonight after that shit.
This is the most theater trips in 1 year I've made. I'm at 4, and I already want. There's like 3 for sure. I think I'm going to still, but I was just like I said in my video, like having a home theater, like I just wasn't really about going to the movies very often, except for the special ones like the Batman or the Mario movies, Dune, you know, the special occasions. Endgame, obviously, 2019. But I'm feeling like I was the guy who was like, I'd rather have an empty theater, like Robert Rule 2 and I used to debate this. Now he's on my old stance where he loves the empty theater. He loves to go by himself, and he just likes no one around for distractions. That's what I used to be. So I'm sitting here in this packed theater watching the trailers, people laughing their ass off at the Fockers-in-Law trailer, which was funny as hell. I don't know if the movie's going to be good, but that trailer had everybody dying. The Digger trailer, that had, I think people applauded at the end of the trailer. That movie it's so unique. And I'm like, man, this is awesome. People are laughing. They're just like, I'm now where Robert Rule 2 was like 10 years ago. And I'm like, I'm getting into this. Like, I want to go see these movies at the theater that I'd never consider because just watching the trailers with this group of people was cool. The Resident Evil trailer, man, that was awesome on the big screen with the sound. Like, holy shit. Like, that looks good. I hope it's good. But, there's a surprise. Did you see the Other Mommy trailer with Jessica Chastain? That was freaky.
It was creepy as hell. I was like,
so
when she was under that table and shit, bro,
scary.
That shit messed me up.
I'm like, that looks good. Like, I'm like, damn, I might go like to see 6 more movies this year, including Dune, Resident Evil. There's like a post-apocalyptic kind of like story that looked kind of interesting. I was just surprised. The experience for me was like, wow, it's like theaters. I know Muhammad said something stupid, or somebody at Airs or something said something dumb earlier. People just they're just so excited to be back in theaters that they'll accept mediocre type movies, and I'm like, I think we're legit getting good movies this year so far.
Is this the first time people are back in theaters?
Well, this is the
I
most.
don't understand. I don't
I
even
think.
understand that.
I think before this year, I think the most $1 billion movies in a year was 2
Well, I
or
think that has
3.
to do with quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the quality
saying.
of the movies
I
has
think
been,
there's just
I don't
more
think it's
good movies, and I think they're finally
yeah.
releasing good movies, and people are enjoying going back to the theater. And it hit me. I was not expecting it to feel that. I was blown away. So, and you can't get. I'm sorry. I mean, I got a pretty nice setup. I've seen a 163-inch screen home theater, and it was impressive as hell. You can't match the IMAX experience anyway. At home, you just can't. It's just like it's
No, you can't.
now when I went and saw Project Hail Mary at my local cinema, and like it was like the mid-tier auditorium, it wasn't the top. That they have like their top 2 ones. And the screen was small, the image was tiny, the sound was unimpressive. Now that was like, yeah, I'd get a better experience at home. But what I saw on Saturday, now it was too loud. I'd put earplugs in. It was just really loud. My ears are more sensitive these days. But like the Galaxy movie I saw in 3D, I love that. It's just like, man, I feel like I want to go to more movies. But if I total up the gas prices and the ticket prices, ordering online to make sure I get the tickets, paying the extra fee, I'm well over $100 just in seeing the Odyssey twice. $40 gas, second time $20 in gas. The first time it was $60 just in gas, plus $27 ticket, and then I bought Sandstorm and his wife's ticket, so I'm well over $100 in seeing the Odyssey twice. But so it is a bit expensive. I don't ever get popcorn or anything. I never buy concessions at a movie. I've never paid for concessions at a movie
I
theater.
do.
So
I do because I mean they're super fucking expensive, but I know the margins. I feel bad for movie theaters. People complain about the shit all the time. And I'm like, well, they barely make any fucking money. Hollywood takes a big chunk of that money for the screening. So that's why your popcorn is $20 and all that shit, because they have to make money somehow. So I do sympathize with them and shit. So
they get a booking fee now.
I'll buy.
They get like $3 per ticket if you book them online, because to try to get
seats.
Well,
they have to find ways to make money, so they got to do things like that. Like my $3, ours was fucking $8. I'm like,
well, total it was like $9, but it's like $3 each, or it might have been even more. I canceled a ticket because initially I bought the Odyssey at a premium Dolby Atmos theater, and then I got the IMAX one, and I canceled. But Terrell, is there any movie? When's the last time you've been to the theaters? Did you see Galaxy?
Mario Galaxy, I think.
Anything else gonna draw you in this year, you think?
Anything compel you to go?
Actually, it's funny.
What do we got? What we got left?
It's funny because I literally just made a video about how I was less interested in going to the movies overall. But that's a whole conversation.
And the best year since 2019. These guys like, I don't feel like going I think the movies are terrible.
Hey, listen, unfortunately, this is not.
And Georgia has like
9:30.
Georgia has the biggest IMAX theater, only by like, I don't even know if it's a foot. They have the biggest, tallest screen, and then they also have the biggest, like the widest IMAX screen in the U.S. And so I don't know how far
everybody should go see Odyssey. Everybody.
And it's so good. It's his highest gross. Oh no, Dark Knight gross 1.2. So this could be his highest.
I think it's the fastest to 700 million or something.
But if you consider like the IMAX price has like it wasn't 25 when I went and saw Oppenheimer at the 70 mil. I think.
Well, they fudge around it with the costs.
And Robert we got a little debate about the Spider-Man. Oh, the biggest Thursday opening. Yeah, but they started the movie instead of at 6 p.m. They started the showtimes at noon. So of course it's going to be the largest opening. There's 2 extra showings per theater across how many screens you think there are in the 40,000 screens?
1,100. Oh,
like screens, not theaters, but actual screens. This movie is playing on like
screens.
multiple screens per theater, and you're getting
Oh,
2
yeah.
extra showtimes per. Of course, it's going to be the new high mark now. It's just, I mean, it's. I hate when they try to make a big deal out of it. Yeah, if it was the exact same,
So
like
there is an effect to the Odyssey as well. Like, I think Troy shot up like streaming.
oh yeah, it
numbers.
was number 10.
A lot
I
of people
think.
are watching Troy now.
I was gonna watch it last
which
night or
is-
yesterday, but I only have the
Yeah.
standard
Well,
Blu-ray.
I'm gonna show it to my kids because they're very interested now.
I always liked
after
that
watching
movie.
the Odyssey. Yeah, I like Troy. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, but it was pretty good.
I think Brad Pitt and Eric Bana's fight at the end was pretty awesome, and I liked his
They
his
said
character.
they spent like 6 days shooting that shit, and they like
No stunt doubles.
I'm in the algorithm right now, so I'm watching all kinds of shit about the Odyssey. I remember they were talking, or Brad Pitt was talking about how they spent 6 days shooting it, and they made bets as far as if you hit me hard or whatever, and like it's $50. And Brad Pitt he ended up owing Eric Bana like $750, and Eric Bana only owed him like $100 because he was whacking his ass, I guess.
But yeah, it's
pretty funny.
I got a video to a actual Greek archaeologist made a really good video, and he's very, looking at it very fair. He understands the reason for the changes. He doesn't love all the changes, but he's very, like, it was a great video. It was like 30 something minutes, and his English is. I had to take a break.
Can we just appreciate the fact that this fucking movie has got people all interested in Greek mythology and
I think that's one of the things he said.
I love that. That's what I love about it, is that it's getting people really excited about it.
And it's getting people excited about the idea of seeing movies on actual film. People actually are excited about seeing movies on film. Like, people are traveling the world to go see a movie on film, and that used to be the only way. But it's just like, now you got directors, they want their movie to be on film. So there's some cool stuff around it, but
there was so much hate around Elliot Page, and oh my God, it's
barely in the movie.
Achilles, barely in the movie, but a fucking huge catalyst to the story and a beautiful bow on the story. I thought of Odysseus's journey and his like his kind of how he learned.
We'll end the podcast, but there's one part that I wasn't sure. Even the second time, I'm like, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that switching who went to the war and who didn't. Like, I feel like I'm missing something.
Oh yeah, that's not just you. My wife was also confused by that.
So let's we'll end the stream, and I'm sure
we're not gonna talk about it.
I'm curious because that wasn't very clear to me what went on.
Oh, I'll explain it because
I kind of think I know, but I don't think the movie did a great job of making it clear. But anyway,
really,
yeah.
All right,
that's my. Well, thanks. I mean, everybody, a lot of people go see movies. We had quite a few comments when we started talking about it. For Greek guy, I pay $10 for a digital IMAX in my country. Well, is it $10 American dollars, or is it $10 whatever currency? And then $12 for food.
Where are you, Cesar? Are you Mexico?
I paid $27 for my IMAX with the extra fee and stuff. But anyway, we'll get out of here. See you guys next week. Talk about the Fire Emblem. Maybe the Fire Emblem Direct will win me over like a Splatoon Raiders. I don't know. Maybe I'll win Terrell over.
We'll see.
But
I need to see. I just need to see it. Once I get my.
We'll see you guys
next
next week. Bye.
Go ahead.
Damn it, wrong one.